All right. 1,
Put your
2.
headphones on, Dane.
Headphones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wait, how?
7.
What are you counting?
Eight.
What are you counting to, bro?
I just want to see how high.
How do you stop?
Wait. Welcome to the Work in Progress
11.
podcast, episode 9. Still, episode 9 from Pittsburgh. That's just going to go in as a bonus episode somewhere in the future.
No.
That's
Wait,
gonna.
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah. All right. So this
Never to be released.
yeah, that's gonna have to be something
I wish I
that
was
my
there for
computer
that.
gets hacked into. But
For Plank Squad only.
yeah, Plank Squad only. So this is officially episode 9 of the Work in Progress podcast. We have DJ STEV, our 8th guest.
Woo, woo, woo.
It's a pleasure.
Welcome.
Hello, Steph.
All the way from. Where do you live now?
I don't know, like 20 minutes away. It's
20. All the way from 20 minutes away.
Somewhere far, far away.
All the way from 20 minutes away. So let's just get right into
Wait,
the
can
podcast.
I start with something
No.
that popped in my head?
No.
Yes.
Bro,
Yes,
do you
please,
remember?
Oh,
yes,
God. Oh, God.
In Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, when all the dudes on the dark side just slaughtered all those kids.
Oh, you mean Anakin?
What the fuck? I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, but do you remember the look on his face? They
He
were
was
like,
just like,
oh, the little kids. The Force today. He was like, room.
And then also, okay, so to keep them track with the work in progress of the work in progress. Look, we were experimenting with this over on the Pittsburgh episode, but this is the first official episode that will have this.
Oh.
Whoa!
What the fuck?
Boom!
What the fuck?
Boom!
Wait, who?
Boom!
Me acting
boom.
too careful for the
It
camera
like
angle.
zooms in closer on the guest.
Wow.
Boom! Boom!
Oh my
boom!
God.
Boom!
Yeah, and you, right?
Well, and Sean.
Wow.
And Sean.
Yeah, Sean's head. You see like this much of.
Well, you just
Interesting.
have to like talk into like the mic like this.
One scoop of
Ankles
chalky
right
milk.
I can't even see myself.
Or
so.
2
Yeah.
scoops of chalky milk.
All right, so that's just a
Ooh,
little
scoop the
fun thing
chalky
we
milk.
added. Shout out Sean Page for getting the app on his phone so we can do that.
You got it.
Oh, dope.
Now to DJ Stev.
What do you want from me? You know why I'm here.
Chalky milk.
What's your work in progress?
I don't get fined. Well, creatively, I haven't been doing anything because I burnt myself out and I need a break.
Overall.
Yeah, I put like, realistically, I'm not lying. I put like 100 hours in that mix.
Yeah.
And it may sound really simplistic.
Well, explain to the people that don't know what is DJ Stev.
It's my name.
Who
Yep.
is DJ stuff?
What is DJ?
What is a DJ Stev?
Fucking stupid.
What are they? Where did it come from?
What is a DJ Steve?
Yes.
Well, when it comes to my name's Bobby X, and you just ask, what is a Bobby X? And I will explain.
A Bobby X is a Bobby X.
Do you guys know where Stev comes from? Did I ever explain that?
No, I just thought it was your name without an E.
I totally
I didn't just cut 2 letters off my name. There's a reason it exists.
Oh, I
Nah,
thought I literally
never
thought
known
that,
this.
I really just saw
I
it like, oh
literally-
shit, this looks cool. Like,
yeah.
easy.
I
I
literally
mean, maybe
thought
I shouldn't say it then because it just looks cool.
no. Fucking go
When
with
I
it.
used to get really drunk when I was younger, my friends would say I had an alter ego and his
When you
name
were, like,
was
6?
Oh,
Stev.
shit.
like when you were 6.
Not when I was like 4.
Oh.
Fire.
Okay.
I feel like we've all had alter egos when we get drunk from people
Yep.
name them. At
Yep.
least for us.
Yeah.
For sure.
Sean is just NJ Sean.
Yeah, NJ Sean. You
Yep.
know what?
And then
Bobby turns
on the
into Bobby by
Oh,
Lil
wait a minute. We didn't formally introduce our new co-host because we did do it on the last episode again. So
Oh, yeah.
Pittsburgh.
so
the
technically
failed
this is
episode.
again the first official
Maybe
appearance.
we can cut in the point right here.
Yeah, but like
Of
even
us
then,
introducing Sean.
but even then, that was still like shit because Sean's just like, hello, like whispering.
here
It wasn't
now.
my fault. You
I know.
fucked
it
up
wa-
with the mic.
I
so
fucked up with the mics.
it wasn't on me.
Yeah, so there's a whole shit ton of reasons why that episode shouldn't go out.
A little bit.
But as you know from the last episode, William Ritwiger has formally retired from the Work in Progress
He's
podcast.
R.I.P.
He has RIP'd in peace.
He moved to
And
Mars.
He's on Mars with the Cybertruck with Elon Musk.
Yep.
Currently building a
Will's
base there.
fucking dead.
He ascended
dead as fuck.
a long time ago.
Honestly,
So-
R.I.P. Will miss you, bud.
RIP.
Will, I love you.
He's actually up there in the shelves. That's where his body is right now. Just looking down on us.
I know he's watching over
Oh,
us.
If I
yeah.
threw this on the ground as hard as I could, how mad would you be?
On a scale 1 to 10?
Yeah,
0.
23.
my Jordan year. 2 + 3 is 5, so that's not very high.
Send it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we got a little wet, boys.
Okay. So
The abuse has started.
So y'all, I'm NJ Sean.
Fuck up, you nerd.
Thanks for having me on the podcast. We're actually
we need an
in
official introduction and at NJ Sean on Instagram,
On all platforms.
on all platforms, SoundCloud, Spotify,
He's a
Pandora,
great
Napster, everything.
Reddit, everything.
Yep.
Everything.
So Sean again, like I keep forgetting what I did and didn't say at the last episode, but I remember I did say this, so I have to say it again.
They're not going to see it.
At NJ Sean.
Sean's a slut.
Sean was part of this.
True.
Sean was part of this podcast way before it was even a thing because him and I, we built these shelves right above us.
See them.
Yes, they can.
They can totally see the shelves.
Yeah, like a little bit.
See the shelves.
Shelf.
All right, look, I just moved it up. Boom.
You don't see these fucking
the
shelves
I just
above
moved.
us, Steph?
I just moved it up to the top.
Oh, the wood.
Yeah, the wood. The wood.
You put planks of wood on
Plank. Shout out
on a
Plank
surface.
Squad. Shout out Plank Squad.
Shout out Plank Squad.
Yeah, see, Plank Squad is the backbone to the XHQ. Boom.
We have cousins of the official Plank guarding us.
Yeah, we had
We have a ceiling.
sacrificed them.
holding our shelves over.
No,
our
all right.
heads.
So the reason why we built those is because there's a shit ton of shit in this area where we're sitting. And then I really initially moved it up there just to make more workout space, but then eventually it just turned into like the trap house for the summer.
Total trap house.
Yep.
XHQ was the wave.
XHQ was the wave for the summer,
Trap
and we
house.
added some lights, some fancy things on the walls, and live from the XHQ on the whiteboard over there. You can't really see it, but yeah. So it's been XHQ's been a work in progress before the work in progress was a thing.
Wow.
Wow.
That's very
And
true.
it couldn't have been done without this man to your left, right? Yeah, you're seeing him on your left. Shout out NJ Sean.
Thank
So
you,
back to
thank
DJ
you.
Stev, our guest star of the night. What were you saying? How did you come up with Stev?
What?
Alter ego.
You already told
Alter
When he
ego,
was
yep.
drinking.
Sorry,
Thank
I
you.
just forgot.
Wow.
Yep.
Great fucking host.
Say that.
Ah.
Continue,
Let me,
Seth.
Repeat your question to me.
What is your work in progress? So like,
At the moment,
so explain what you have done and explain what you're planning to do or doing.
so a year from now, or a little bit, almost like a little bit over a year from now, I met up with Tony, as all of you know him, Tony Newberry. I call him Nick.
A year ago.
A year ago, I went to his crib. It was right after he won the showcase, and I hit him up, and I was like, "Bro, I want to talk to you about music and stuff." He was like, "All right, cool." I went over, we chopped it up, and I was talking to him, and I was like, "Bro, I really want to get into music," and he's like, he told me afterwards, he was like, "Damn, I don't want this kid to get into fucking music and rap. Like, I'm trying to rap. Like, I can't help all these people."
Yeah.
And he's like, "And then you said you wanted to be a DJ," and I was like, "Yes." So we agreed. I was like, "Bro, I'll be your DJ," and he's like, "That's sick." So a couple months after, I just got like basic gear, stuff like that. Learned how to DJ most of last year. I'd say like the beginning 6 months of last year, I learned how to DJ, just the basics.
Taught yourself completely, right?
Yeah, got some lessons online, YouTube videos.
Did you like pay courses or was it just like
Yeah.
free YouTube videos?
I did
you invested.
I did
That's
a
good,
couple
good,
paid
good.
courses just to get, because if you don't get the basics down, you're fucked.
Yeah.
So I learned that. After that, I kind of like got more equipment just to be able to like go out and fuck around. Like with my friends were like, "You should DJ just to mess around." I'd be like, "Okay, cool." So I got speakers, got like a legit deck that hooks up with XLR cables, stuff like that.
Like
Rob
a
knows,
like a deck.
like a deck. So a deck
Nice.
is like turntables.
Yeah.
Very pretty, very
Yeah.
nice.
DJ, spin that shit. DJ
And
Stev.
then once it got to around August, I was like, I gotta put something out to represent myself. I wasn't really focused on promoting myself as much, just something to show for like what I do. So I was like, I'm gonna make a mix. Like, you guys know, you ever heard like big booty mixes on SoundCloud? Like, people love those. They're dope. That was weird. Please don't do that again.
Please don't do that.
I almost spun out.
You just start like
That was terrible.
My equilibrium. I was like, all right, I'm gonna make a mix. Like, these are cool. I've listened to them as a kid. Like, they're cool as hell. I'm gonna make one. I started in like August, and I kind of kept pushing back when I wanted to put it out. So first I was like, Halloween, like people go out on Halloween, like that'd be a dope day to do it. And then I was just like, bro, I'm not there yet. Like, I don't really want to set a deadline on myself too soon. And I still did that in a way. So I ended up moving it to New Year's Eve because I'm like, New Year's Eve is a fun day. People listen to it, put it out at 5 p.m. People could pregame to it. They listen to it the next day. And I'm really proud of it. It came out New Year's Eve, 5 p.m. It's called STEV Sesh. You can find it on SoundCloud. It's 31 minutes long.
It's amazing.
I had a lot of fun making
of
it.
straight bumps.
Respect.
Honestly, like I remember I commented on it. I was like, yo, the fucking transitions on that thing. I was just like, yo, like
I
it
put
felt
a lot of time into
yeah,
those.
yeah.
You honestly really killed it. Like,
killed it. Go stream.
From
I'll put
the
a
little
link in the
snippets
description.
you would send us and stuff, like I was very shocked with the final product.
I ain't fucking
Like,
leaving.
I was amazed. Nah, that shit, you
Yeah.
killed it. Like straight
The
up,
horns,
dog.
Steve.
You
The
literally
horns.
like pull me
What?
back to like the dance floor in elementary school with some
Where you
of the
just tear
songs.
shit up. Yeah.
And like I'm
Yep.
like, oh shit, like let's go. Like
what I was
that's
going
how
for.
hyped. Yep.
Yep.
Killed that
I
shit.
try to use acapellas that people kind of remember,
Mm.
and
You can sing
you
along
can
to
sing
and
along
shit.
to it, and
Yeah.
you'd be like, "Damn,
That's
this is
good.
fire over this," stuff like that. So it took a while to put together, and I honestly didn't finish it till the night before
Damn.
because
Like just
I
fine
was
tuning
done.
and shit.
I was done with all the music I had that I wanted to put in it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But you also have to get a very good recording of what you mix, so it sounds good when people listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
And there were sometimes I would get 25 minutes through the recording and fuck something up,
Damn.
and I'd have to start over, and I'd be
Yeah,
like,
it's time consuming a bit.
it would suck. But then when I finally got it, I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm fucking done.
You
Yeah.
knew it right there.
And I've kind of just taken this month to like get back in the gym, get my mind right mentally, so then hopefully beginning of February I could start buying some equipment to start posting like TikToks of like some of the transitions I really like from it, put them on TikTok, people see it, they like it,
Yup.
kind of promote
The
myself
TikTok,
that way.
not TikTok. DJs like get traction
Yeah.
on TikTok. Like I've seen a lot of videos of that coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because some of those transitions I have in there are very like kind of original in a way. Like if you remember the Saint Tropez by Post and the Black Skinhead,
Yup.
you,
Yup.
Danny, you really like that one? Like I haven't heard anybody do anything like that with that instrumental. So like that one I really love, and like that's something I could do technically on TikTok and like make it look cool.
Yeah.
So I've been planning to do that.
Nice. So let me ask you this.
That's a really smart idea.
Yeah.
Actually.
Let me
I
ask you
have a
this.
vision, bro.
Yeah,
So
that's a good idea.
So obviously, one fruit of your labor is the actual like.
I love fruit.
Yeah. So
Not labor though.
loins.
so the one main golden apple of the fruits of your labor is the actual mix itself. What other things have you seen like that has aided you in like becoming like better, stronger, like as like an individual, not as like a DJ, you know? Like what did like this process of trying to put something out or learning a new skill, did it like any of that like feel like you
I felt like
grown?
everything else that I've tried to do in my life, I quit.
okay?
You remember me growing up, bro? I love basketball.
Oh yeah.
All I want to do is play basketball.
One of my first like fondest memories of you was like playing basketball in front of your old house over there. Yeah, like
The
back in like
sidewalk
third grade.
shots.
Yep. No, wait, fuck. What was your friend's name? Jacob or some shit? No. Josh. Holy
Tobia,
fuck.
just Tobia.
Yeah,
The
holy
boy.
fuck.
Shout out
And I
Josh.
remember he was just like making up like random names for like different shots. He's like, "This is the Chinese shot," and he would like kick it, and he would like kick it, and I was,
it would go in.
and it would go in, and I was like amazed by the kid. I was like,
Baller.
"Oh, that is the Chinese shot." Like,
Rob prays every night to Josh Tobia in the Chinese shop. One day I will master
I'll
it.
never
Rob
forget
still
that.
practices.
He's like, I have a hoop in my
He's like,
backyard.
one day I will get the Chinese shop.
One day, I got in it once in my lifetime. That's it, and it wasn't recorded. But oh no, and then I remember also one
Didn't
time I was
happen.
fucking around, like in your backyard. One time we're chilling, and then like I was like playing on your dad's like ride-on lawnmower
Playing on his what?
Pause.
on his like you know like
his,
yeah, I had a
you know, like
driving
the,
yeah, his
lawnmower.
like the
tractor.
John
red
Deere
one. Yeah,
or whatever the fuck it
His
was.
tractor.
I remember I was like just sitting on it, just like pretending I was driving. What?
I was just sitting on it.
Just sitting on your
I
dad.
was sitting on
I
the
was
John
sitting on
Deere.
your dad.
I wasn't like mowing the grass with it. I was just sitting on it. You know, I was a little kid. I was like, "Yo, I'm driving this fucking lawnmower."
Fucking
right
the ass.
now." Yeah. And then I
I
remember.
let you drive the lawnmower?
No, we didn't. I didn't drive it. I was just
Oh, you
sitting on
just
there.
sit- okay,
I was
okay.
just. That's what I mean. I was just sitting on it.
Okay.
And then I remember I was like fucking around with like shit because I was just like a curious crackhead kid, and I was like opening the gas thing or something, and your dad like yelled at me from like the fucking window. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I was
Because he knew if you smelled it, you would have ascended. And he wouldn't let you do that.
like, he was holding me back.
But I brought that up to mention that is what inspired me to open up my first business, Lawn King.
Yeah,
Your
so-
dad.
Smelled
Thank
the
you,
gasoline.
Steph.
Shout out, Mr. Nelly.
Yeah, so I was saying basketball, I got good at it. You could like when we were younger, bro, even like freshman year is all I cared about. I tried out for the freshman team, and I'm not kidding, bro. Like 95 freshman boys tried out for that
I
team.
remember that, bro.
Like,
I
do you
feel like
remember
I kinda-
how many
I feel like I
kids
kinda
stayed
remember that.
after school for that shit?
That shit was
That's
crazy.
wild.
So I think it was like Monday through Thursday or something. The first day, I was so bad, bro. I'm not kidding. I got in the car with my mom and I cried. Like, I cared so much. I was so bad, bro. The second day, though, we scrimmaged and they put us, like, alphabetically our last names of who would play with each other. So, like, I played with Jake Nash, Big Fat Paulie. Shout out.
First guess.
Go.
First guess.
I, like, played with him on my team, bro, but I went off for, like, 10 points. Just, like, in 3 minutes. Like, I hit everything. I got, like, steal, fast break shit. Like, I was feeling nice. And I get off the court, Richie Dell was like, bro, like, they were looking at you and smiling and shit. Like, you did nice. I was like, stop playing with me, bro. So I was souped. And then usually with teams, it's just tryouts, you get cut. That's it. Like, final cuts. But there were so many of us that they were like, we're going to make 2 cuts. So they cut the team from, like, 95 to 16 heads. Damn. And I was one of them. Wow. So I'm like, all right, how the hell are he's going to decide? Like, we all know each other. We all know how we play. Because it was like, you know, the kids who were good at basketball when we were younger, like, we all knew how each other played from, like, rec. Mm-hmm. So he's like, we're going to take you to a scrimmage in, what's the town that starts with an L?
Lakeway.
Long
no,
Branch.
Lacey. It was like an hour away.
Yeah, that's far.
We drive there. He starts me in the scrimmage at point guard. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I think I had like 5 points, but I played good. I didn't turn the ball over, like none like that. And we beat them on their home court. Bro, I'm telling you, it was the only time I ever got to experience this in my life. The bus ride home just from a scrimmage after winning a game was one of the best feelings I've ever felt in my life.
Yeah.
Everybody was just
scrimmage.
bullshitting, laughing. Like, it was so much fun.
Little shit.
That one hit. Resonated a lot. Yeah.
So we get home, bro. I'm souped. Like, I'm like, I think I made this team. Like, I fucking did it. I come in Monday and I check the sheet and I'm not on that shit.
Damn.
And I was crushed.
Did you ever get a reason why? Or just...
Honestly, bro,
Too many
it kind of
kids.
comes down to not knock any of those kids that made that team. All of us that made that cut were very good at that time in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
But if you were known by the school beforehand from travel teams, you had a way better chance of making it than somebody like me who was a no-name who just played rec.
For sure.
It's just kind of how it was. So, I mean, I have no hard feelings from it, and the kids that made it deserve to make it at the end of the day. But I stopped playing basketball after that. Like, for fun I did, but like for school-wise, bro, I stopped. I was like, I'm not trying out again. Like, I don't really fuck with this. Then, like, junior year, I got into video games. Like, when Destiny came out, I made a YouTube channel.
I remember that, bro.
I have a story.
Yeah.
And I still shit on you for this story, too.
What?
Continue. I'll let you finish.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Just wait.
So I was
I'm going to wait for him to get to the point. Yeah.
I started playing Destiny, which I love. I was like pretty good at it, but it was when Destiny 2 came out, and I was home for a couple days, and I started literally just recording like off the PS4, uploading videos. I like learned how to make thumbnails and shit. Like, I had fun. I was actually surprised how much I was doing it, but I obviously didn't like love it enough to keep going. And I remember I got a video at like 4,000 views, but it was me bullshitting. I was like, when this raid comes out Friday, you'll be able to get 410 level gear. And everybody was watching it, and it had like 40 dislikes. And all the comments were like, this isn't true. And I was like, I gotta take this down. But I was so stupid because I'd wake up in the morning, have like 500 more views. I'm like, this is crazy. I had like 60 subscribers. I was like, this is sick. So then I kind of stopped that, but I like live stream sometimes for fun. And I was doing like a NBA 2K pack opening, like on my team. That's like NFL Ultimate Team, Madden Ultimate Team.
Yeah.
I don't.
You might not know,
yeah,
but
I
like
know.
it's basically you have players and you open packs, and the players are on cards, and if you get them, you can use them.
Like
in a
it's a
game.
blind
So it's loot
buy
box.
box drop and
It's a
call.
loot box, basically?
Yeah,
Loot box.
kind of like that. So I start doing a pack opening. People love watching pack openings. It's just like, oh shit, what if you get somebody good?
Yeah.
I ended up getting like 37 viewers, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And like people on Twitter were like, everybody go watch Steve's stream. And like people were like hashtagging my name and shit. And I was like, all right guys, should I do a no breathing pack? And I like went and breathed for 10 seconds, opened the pack. They were like, do a jump on the bed pack. Like shit like that.
They just started making you your bitch.
Pack. They were like, kill yourself pack.
Do a naked pack.
And then I resurrected. But so I got like a hella good player, and everybody was like freaking out in the chat. They're like, I'm subscribing, I'm gonna follow you. I was like, I love you guys. And I came into school the next
15
day, and they
minutes
were
of
like,
fame.
yeah, they were like, your stream was dope. I was like, yeah. And then I stopped that shit.
All right.
Totally
so before we transition off your streaming, remember I got you an Elgato capture
yes,
card?
Secret Santa.
Yeah, for Secret Santa.
And what did I get
That's
you?
a
You remember what I
fire
got you?
gift.
Yeah.
On Secret Santa, remember?
Boise.
Yeah, the Boise State.
And you know what
section.
I got? Nothing. Because this motherfucker, he was like, well, you weren't there. I was like, what do you mean? I still participated.
Come.
Yeah, but I still got a gift.
What did you get?
my.
You didn't get him any.
I
Did you
didn't
get
know
him
you
something and
got a
not give it to him?
I didn't know you got a gift.
Yeah, but still, to this day, like,
Rob, am I stingy with you? Am I a stingy person
Yes.
to you? Oh, am I?
yeah.
Really?
What's in your hand right now?
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Sticky.
You're a thief. You're a little crummy little thief.
Wait, you didn't get him? Never mind. I'm just not gonna.
That's a fire gift, Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At the
because I
time,
started
like-
doing that. You had one you didn't use it.
I had one. I didn't use it anymore.
And we
then-
were on the bus. He's like, I got somebody something really cool. I'm not gonna expect it. He was like, something I used to use. I'm gonna give it to them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who'd you
Yeah,
get?
it
He's
was
like, I
mine.
don't know. I can't tell you. I'm like, okay,
That's
Rob.
exactly how it sounded on the,
Kind
on
of
the
a
bus.
little worn out.
And then
but,
it was like this little box wrapped up. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Is this a gold bar?
It's a Willy Wonka bar to the XHQ.
This was my first box
fire.
mod. I'm passing it on to you.
The box mod.
No, I didn't start doing that shit until like out of high school. Yeah. But I still have my first one actually.
Rob said, I graduated
fun.
high school. Now I could do all drugs.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
I've ascended. So after the gaming, I basically went through the rest of high school just like
Fuck you, conscious Dan.
I really didn't
Okay.
have a goal. I was just like, I'm just gonna ride with it.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't going away. I was just gonna go to Brookdale, which I did. So I graduate. I go to
Move your phone
Brookdale for 2
away.
years.
It's picking up on the mic.
Yeah, it's picking up on the mic, bro.
Little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's like the.
I didn't hear
buzzing sound.
shit. That's just Rob.
Frequency.
528 hertz. Where do you feel it the most?
Making a difference.
Right now it's not because it's not receiving a signal. But when it sits there,
We can make astral projections to put me to sleep.
This is a DMT live experience. This is what a trip feels like. Stimulate your DMT. What it feels like to chew 5 gum.
we should just do an ASMR podcast with like, hello.
You smell the pop filter.
You smell it? Yeah. Now we're
Feel
underwater.
it now, Mr. Krabs.
We are introducing
We're underwater.
NJ Sean and
Hey, Dan.
DJ
Conscious
Stev
Dan.
will be the guest.
Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
Bro, get that shit out of my right ear right now.
Alex,
Oh, I
please.
didn't mean to do that one. What-
All right, let's bring it back. Let's reel it back in.
Please.
You gave me a broken fucking microphone, so
What?
I mean,
Headset.
What? I shattered my eardrums.
Dan actually
Click
speaks
remote.
through his ears. That's why those are his microphones.
I listen through my mouth hole. What'd you say? So,
All right. So after get your gaming phase, what was next?
I just went to college. I did my 2 years. I did 2.5 years at Brookdale. I started with business, and then I kind of
then you made
started-
an OnlyFans.
we're not there yet.
For feet.
I started transferring over to like environmental type of things because I
like
did
Elon
want,
Musk.
I wanted to go to Rutgers, so and they kind of had a program that was like environmental and business econ. So Mr. Curtis called me and he was I was kidding.
Curtis.
So I was like, all right, I'll just do that program. Like that's cool.
Fuck it.
I started going. So this was literally 2020, like beginning of 2020. January, February, March, COVID hits. But like before then, I was just like, I'm so fucking bored, dude. Like, I would, because I'd have to drive all the way to New Brunswick,
Damn.
and I was still living right here.
Damn.
So I would get there, bro, and I swear there was maybe 1 week where I went to all my classes. I would just skip classes. I'd be like, bro, what's the fucking attendance code? Like, I'm not getting out of bed. And I ended up getting like a 3.87 GPA my first semester. Like, it was so easy, but it was so boring. I'm like, what am I doing? And I didn't even spend that much on tuition, but I was like, there's literally no reason for me to be doing this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I obviously talked to Nick about the DJ thing, and I'm like, let me just like put actual effort and time into this and be consistent and see where it takes me. And to see where I've come in a year, I know that's exactly what I'm meant to do because I've never put that much effort and time into anything in my life. And the fact that I still like it after this long tells me something.
Yep.
Which, you know, it just means something, man.
Good.
For sure.
I love it.
So then, do you feel like it was worth it?
What exactly?
Like going through all that bullshit to find. The
You
one
have
thing?
to.
Yeah.
How the fuck are you
For
going to know what
sure.
you're supposed to do if you don't go through other shit that you know isn't what you're supposed to do? Like,
the shit's so
everything
long
that
that it
happened
don't
led me
smell.
right here. I don't fucking know. I just
Facts.
roll. Bro, life is literally just a bracket. Like, if I go here, I'm going to have these many other branches of where I'm going to go. And it's like, all right, I chose this one. Here you go. Here's all your other branches you got now. it's just a fucking set of decisions that you're gonna get over and over and over again.
Yeah.
That's literally it.
Binary.
I'm not binary. I'm non-binary.
Oh, really?
I don't know what that means. I take that back.
What are you?
I don't.
I'm a male.
Oh, I thought you were DJ Steph.
Fuck.
What do you mean?
Bobby X.
Bobby X.
I was gonna bring up something else.
Different breed.
Oh, so
100
my,
emoji,
my,
100
my,
emoji.
my parents obviously not they weren't like discouraging me, but they're like obviously
Devil
worried.
smile.
Like, well, what are you doing for money? Like, what is your long term goal? And I'm like,
Fire
I
emoji.
have a vision for this. Like, and I know it's hard to believe because
Frozen emoji.
our parents want us to do shit that's like, okay, you have this path. It's definitely gonna make you money. Like, they don't want to worry. Like, parents worry. So I was like, look, just like let me do this and let me show you where it goes. And I went to go see my parents on Thanksgiving, and I played my dad some of my mix that I had. And he was like, that was cool. My mom's like, that was cool. And I went to work the next day, and my dad called me, and he didn't even say hello. He was just like, Steven, I'm sorry for being a dick about the DJ thing. I'm very proud of you. And I was like,
Damn.
That's awesome.
damn.
That's awesome.
Like, that's when that shit hit me that I was like, wow.
I feel like I've heard this before, but like that's still fucking his. Like that's awesome.
It was so weird for him. Because he's always like, he believes me. He wants me. But he's like, I'm his only child.
Yeah.
And like, he's going to worry about everything I do. He still does. He still vents to me about shit. He still lectures me. I'm like, Dad, you're doing that shit again. He's like, I'm sorry. I'm your dad. And I'm like, I fucking know.
Yep.
But it's cool. He just cares, man. He
Yeah.
loves me. He cares about me. And he wants the best for me. And like, I'm going to show him with this vision I got that I did the right thing. And he won't have to be on my ass no more.
Boom.
Respect.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
Fuck Bob.
My nuts, boom. I'm the headliner. Boom.
What is that from?
6ix9ine's interview with the
Oh.
Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
I got cases on cases on cases on cases on cases on cases.
Boom.
My nuts, boom.
Nice.
It's fucking hilarious.
Nice.
How was Pittsburgh
How was
for your birthday? Yeah.
It was fucking fire. It was great.
It was a good time.
It was a great time. Yeah. It was.
fun.
I mean, we tried filming an episode there. I brought all my shit and like
That's why I had to get it out of the car.
one, I fucked up the recording. I was recording through the laptop mic the whole time. Because it
Did
was
you
literally-
not mean to? Because I saw you
No.
had all the microphones set up. I was like,
Yeah,
how the
no, like it was literally one button. It was like one click changes everything. So it was like it just got fucked.
Great in theory, terrible in practice.
Yeah, but I'll bring my shit again out to Pittsburgh. So
I didn't know that many of you were there. I was like, I saw the picture. I was like, fuck, everybody pulled through. I was so mad I couldn't go.
yeah, no, but it was a good time.
I was
mean,
there. You just
I mean-
didn't see me.
Yeah, you're just watching
Spirit.
through binoculars. Like,
Along with
I was
Will.
wearing my camouflage.
Always with
but
us.
yeah, what-
his name is John Cena.
and his name is John Cena. Yeah, I need a soundboard so bad. I need a soundboard so
Just the
bad.
horns.
The time is up. My time is down.
You can't see me. The time is now. I think that's what.
It's
it
a
goes.
franchise.
Yeah, something. Yeah. That song is actually good.
What song?
The John Cena intro
Excuse
song.
me?
Oh yeah.
It actually is good.
Excuse me? Is that top 10 of all time? For
Not
you,
top
Bobby?
10 of all time, but it's a good
But
song.
at least in the top 100.
Yeah, in the least in the top 100. I
Easily.
only like 100 songs.
100 songs.
What?
How many you say?
Bitch, what?
Like at least 3.
Oh. I mean, honestly, how many songs do you like constantly like? Have you ever
okay.
looked on iTunes like how many times you played a song?
Spotify guy.
Spotify.
No,
guy.
I am too. But when I was a kid on iTunes, you would have to buy music. That's what I did. Shut the fuck up! Don't sneeze again.
Achoo.
I was the first 2 songs I ever downloaded on my own was Drake Headlines
Same.
and Drake Over.
Over was the shit. Yeah, that was actually a top played song on my iPod
Yeah,
back in the
so
day too. Yeah.
my mom was like, "You can't have." Oh, and Right Above It by Drake and Lil Wayne.
yeah.
And my mom,
holy
I was
fuck.
like, and 6 foot, 7 foot, and I was
Yep.
like, I'm gonna get the clean version, and she was like, I don't know. My dad's like, do you know what they're talking about? I'm like, I'm 12. I don't know. I just want to listen to it. So I downloaded those, bro. I checked one day. I had like 400 plays on Over.
Yeah.
It was insane.
My first few songs I downloaded on my iPod was I had like a few Drake songs like that. I remember I had a few songs like you said Right Above It, and then like How to Love, 6 foot, 7 foot, Blunt Blowing. And then I had like a few Mac songs. Like I had Knock
Did y'all
Knock.
have MP3 players though?
I did.
Like, I feel like
iPods.
you're skipping a generation here.
No, I had an iPod.
I was never an
I had
iPod
the
boy.
fat iPod, then they had the longer skinny iPods.
The Nano.
They sound like dick sizes. And then they had the touch. And
No,
I got all three of those.
I had an MP3. Like an
I was a
actual,
broke
like,
boy on MP3.
I had a disc, man, at one point.
I had a
That's
Where
disc.
literally just a disc in the thing like Kids Bop. I was like,
I had that shit.
go and get my fucking
Did you guys
bracelets on.
have the little it was this little like keychain thing, right? And
Tamagotchi.
nope.
Oh.
It would be
You mean the shuffle?
Nope, stop. It would be a little like speaker / like boombox player, and you would put in these little like CDs, and it would play music.
Wait a minute. You're like
They were literally
itching a
on
part of
like
my brain that hasn't been
keychains.
touched.
They were on like keychains. It was this little like box, and it had this one little slot like a DS thing that you would put in like a DS game, and boom, start playing music.
I
It was
feel like
like
I know what
Aaron
you're
Carter
talking about.
era, like so like 2000.
Wait a minute.
It
I have
literally
another- I
had
have
like
another.
Aaron Carter, all of them on it. But
Remember
fire.
remember Tooth Tunes?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You would have a song on your toothbrush and you would hear it when you brush your teeth. Yeah.
Bro.
And remember the little iPod dog?
Yes, I was just about to say it would dance into his head.
And like
I think I
that
broke
was the,
that shit.
That was the hottest shit in like
I
2010.
brought it in the car. My mom braked too hard and hit the fucking back seat. And I was like,
I think that was the first piece of like fake Apple merch I ever
Yep,
got.
yep.
Was the like
Yep.
fake ass iDog.
Like iDog, yeah.
Bro, you know what that reminded me of? You saying the Tooth Tunes. I used to play. This is gonna be so random, but when I used to play zombies on Moon, we would do the Easter egg.
Oh, yeah.
But we'd be on it for hours.
Hell yeah.
And I
would
played it
grind
before
on
I went
zombies.
to bed. And I'm not kidding. When I went to go lay down, all I hear would be the zombies. Like,
Oh, yep.
and I'd be laying down like,
yeah.
what the fuck?
You like melt your brain.
It's in your head. And I'm like, I can't
Did you
sleep.
have headphones or no?
Yeah.
Bro,
Well, I'm level 25. I'm like, is there a fucking crawler? Like, can we move on?
Bro, like I'll start watching like a TV show and like I'll watch it before I go to sleep, bro, like religiously, and then I'll dream about it. Like, bro,
That's-
like
yeah.
Dude,
I started
that-
watching Avatar: The Last Airbender like last week.
Great
I
show.
started,
I put that
Great
on.
show.
I started rewatching that shit.
Amazing show.
Bro,
I've
and
heard
like,
so.
bro, the last couple like weeks, bro, I've been dreaming about it. And I've had the most fucking dope ass dreams I've had.
About
like,
me.
I
That's
don't even know
fire.
how
Yo,
long, bro.
honestly, yes. Yo,
It's fucking
I've
amazing.
been like binge watching Naruto, and literally like I dream about myself in like Naruto
Crazy
anime,
shit.
bro. It's actually the craziest shit, bro. It's crazy that you
Sounds
said
like
that
I'm in
thing.
2D.
Bro, yo, nah, it ain't
I'm in
even
Terraria.
2D. I'm in full anime, bro. I'm like, I'm about to fucking anime, bitch. What's going on here? Shit.
My waifu. What's good? Your story when you said you used to play zombies late at night, that just like threw me back. I don't know why it just popped up in my brain, but I remember I used to grind the shit out of Shangri-La.
XXX.
I used to grind the shit out of Shangri-La. Remember that map on Black Ops 1?
Yeah.
It was like that, like it looked like
Yeah,
Indiana
monkey map.
Jones. It
Yep.
was like,
Like a
Temple of the
forest,
Monkey.
like
There was
rainforest.
monkeys that exploded.
Oh yeah, there
That's
was.
Shangri-La?
Yep.
Shangri-La.
Shangri-La.
I used to grind. I was. Oh my! I would grind on that Easter egg so much, and I would just meet with like
Easter eggs are so
randoms,
fun.
right? Just randoms. I'm like, "Yo, you trying to Easter egg? Easter egg?" And they're like, "Yeah." I was like,
That's
"Fire."
when you meet your best friends.
Yeah,
for life.
exactly.
Oh, no
bro.
cap.
So I remember, I'll never forget this, bro. It was like 3 a.m. on like in a summer night during a weekday, and I was just like, it was when I still had my Xbox in like the living room. So like I would be playing. I'm like, no, like, you know, you're yelling and shit. And then my dad came out. He's like, turn this down. Like, I'm trying to sleep for work. And I was like, all right. And I was like, sorry guys, like I'm back. You know, like my voice down. Yeah.
Sorry.
So then,
Can't talk. I gotta unplug my mic.
yeah.
Facts.
And then you know, and then you get reinvested in the game, and then you start yelling again.
Bro, people used to be getting yelled at, and you just hear the mic go. And they'd be like, "It's my back." What happened? Nothing.
No. You hear like,
Yeah.
and then it goes, hi guys, I'm back.
I'm back. Sorry, I had to
Just crying a little bit, like I'm back. Oh.
Bro, last podcast when you were talking about like the best game of the past decade, before one of you said it, all I was thinking was Minecraft.
Yeah. Yep,
And then Jared was talking about it. Shout out Jared, because Jared, I don't know if
DJ Nakash.
you might have been too, but we used to play Hunger Games on Minecraft.
I had the server. Remember?
Yeah, but we
That
used
was my server.
we used to play like
Oh, on Xbox, right? Yeah.
on Xbox. We used to play like me, him, T-Pass, Connor, Jake Waxer, like all of us would get into like just a brand new map. Like Joey Ricciardi would be in it, and we would play like 8 of us. and
Damn,
we
I haven't
would
heard that
go
name in a
down
while.
for an hour and then text each other and be like, all right, everybody has to come back to the surface like we're fighting, and we would all fight each other, bro. There was just one day we were in like technology class in Memorial, And we're like, yo, we're
Mr.
having
P.
we're having like an all-star Hunger Games today. We're like, what? Like we're like, yeah, all the best players, 8 of us, are in like, but we're going down for 3 hours this time. And I was like, holy shit. So it was like T-Past and Jared, RJ and Connor, me and Joey Ricciardi.
Did Connor win?
I'm getting there. And then like Ben Waxer was Jake's brother. He was by himself because he was younger. We're like, fuck you don't get a partner. He like built himself a dirt hut where he was fucking ass. I fucking love Ben. So we start playing, bro. Like everybody's got like diamond armor. Me and Joey like have full diamond everything, but like boots. We're like, bro, we're fucking winning. It was crazy. Everybody comes back up, bro. I remember me and Joey are like chasing people. We're getting chased. All of a sudden, we lose connection, and everybody's just like, what just happened? And we go into school the next day, and I think like Connor hosted, and everyone's like, your fucking internet sucks. We were all so mad. We're like, we would have won. He's like, we'll run it back. We're like, we can't. It was so funny. I don't think we ever played again. It was like the peak, bro. And we never knew who won, and we just stopped playing. We never played again.
I can totally. That is a Connor line too. It's like we can run it back.
Yeah, no. No, Connor.
Yeah. I wonder what he's up to. Like, he texted me on my birthday, and that was the last I've heard of him. Conor.
Your birthday was like 2 weeks
I know,
ago.
but like before that it was. But like
Before that, it was eons.
Before that it was. Yeah, millennia.
It was a
ago.
minute.
My last birthday.
Yeah, millennia ago.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Bobby.
Damn, that Red Bull gets me focused.
Gives you
I wanted to
wings.
drink a Red Bull because eventually
It gives you wings.
that, and when they sponsor me, they could look back and like put this part in the commercial where I was like, yeah, Red Bull's gonna sponsor me, and then they'd be like, boom,
Boom.
put my
And
face
it's
on
gonna
the
see
can.
all of our faces.
Yeah, and I'll be like, yeah, put work in progress in the fucking video on the
Yes,
internet.
sir.
Thanks.
Well, look at that camera.
Sponsor me.
Who?
Sponsor
Red
stuff.
Bull. Sponsor me. My name's DJ STEV.
Sponsor.
And whenever
stuff.
you do sponsor me, you'll look back on this, you'll be like, damn, that's crazy. He really said that. He manifested that. That's
Damn,
crazy.
Look at his wings. They are
You can't see my
Manifest.
face right now. I tried doing
That's
one
a
of those.
commercial right there.
You guys were doing book references.
Yeah, we were.
I
But
want
Sean
you to
wasn't
like
here for the
send
last
me
episode,
some.
so I'm like,
Yeah, you should give some. I don't
Not
know if
me.
you read like that.
Wait, like
Just books in general, like anything.
The Outsiders, love that. Great movie, better book, great book.
Okay.
Perks of Being a Wildflower, great book, amazing book.
Oh, so you like storybooks,
Yeah, I like storybooks.
which are fire. I
yeah.
haven't gotten into one of those lately.
I have a shit ton on my Audible. I can show you.
The
after this.
Godfather
I
is really
was-
good. If you guys are interested in that,
Ooh.
definitely worth
The
the
book?
read. Yep,
That's
the
probably
book.
sick and as a book.
It's a long read. It's like
Yeah, for sure.
I
600.
bet, brother, it's a
700
fucking
pages.
long series of
Yeah.
movies. Yeah.
I was saying because I wanted you to like write some down for me because like I've heard of some of the books you said, but I haven't read them.
I'm trying to recall.
But
what was
two
talked
of
about.
my, well, three. I'm on one right now, but so two of my favorite books: Seven Spiritual Laws of Success by Deepak Chopra. It's like 100 pages long.
Short read.
Yeah, but what I do is every night before I go to bed, I'll read one. Like one of the main ones is like the law of detachment, where you detach yourself from the outcomes of like every situation you're in.
Mhm.
Fuck yeah, I love
So you're
that.
open to everything, attached to nothing. Which I'm
When you
trying to get
expect
better
nothing,
at.
everything is a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
Boom.
Manage your expectations, shit like that. I also read Atomic Habits by James Clear. You heard of that one?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Really good book. Helps you build good habits.
This is a good book. I started reading.
Okay,
I
fine.
heard it. It's Tim S. Grover. He was the coach for like Kobe, Dwayne.
Oh, I heard you
Dwayne
talk
Wade,
about
who else? Like Michael Jordan, LeBron. Like I'm only like a couple chapters in, but it's fucking fire. There's like one page. Hold on.
And then I'm on Think and Grow Rich right now.
Robert Kiyosaki.
Think and
That's
Grow
the
Rich?
author.
No, it's fucking. what's his face?
Napoleon Hill. Fuck.
Yeah.
I was thinking Rich Dad Poor Dad.
I'm
my
like,
bad.
damn, that guy sounds Chinese.
That's another book. That's another good book. Think Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, and it kind of talks about the same principles of like.
The 12 Rules for Life
Oh yeah.
by Peter Jordanson.
No.
Yeah, do you remember when we were watching that, like Joe Biden,
Bro.
but it makes no sense, and we were all in the
Michiganders.
we were all in this garage,
we were
bro.
crying. We were crying, bro. Bro, the one with him and Joey Diaz. So what have you been up to lately? Well, everything's in a handbasket and everything's going to shit. He's like, are you fucking kidding me? You want me to read some?
Yeah, just read that little page.
Which part? Out loud?
Wait, I mean,
Oh, from where? What part?
like just this one page.
Okay.
So he gives you so he explains there's 3 different things. There's a cooler, a closer, and a cleaner. So a cooler is just somebody who keeps the peace. He doesn't really speak his mind. He's just kind of there. He's just going with the flow. Then a closer is just somebody who gets what he needs to get done when he's told to do it and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't mind putting in the work or being a little bit confrontational.
You don't have to love the work, but you're addicted to the results.
Yeah.
Factual.
And then the cleaner is somebody who goes to the outmost extremes to get whatever it is that need to be, or whatever that needs to be done gets done by any means necessary through whatever actions. And the cleaner is he goes into depth about it in the first few chapters to get you a good understanding of it.
Mm-hmm.
Then he shows you these 13 characteristics of a cleaner, and then each chapter is goes in depth to each of these 13 reasons, and he numbers them all number 1 too, so because they're all important, which is pretty cool.
I like that.
13 reasons why.
Yeah. And then it's some cool shit. Let's pick one. Let's pick one.
Wait, what are we doing?
You have a dark side that refuses to be taught to be good.
Darkness.
Darkness.
Did someone fucking rip ass?
That's my dark side speaking.
What the fuck?
Bro,
Disgusting.
Just kidding. That wasn't me. I don't know.
Disgusting.
I don't smell anything.
I don't smell anything.
Maybe I'm going
Maybe you're just.
I got COVID. I can't
stinky.
smell.
You're just stinky. Let's see. What's another one?
I've reversed COVID. I'm
When
smelling
everyone
things
is
that weren't
hitting,
there.
when everyone is hitting the in case of emergency button, they're all looking for you.
I read that 5 seconds ago.
Yeah. Wow, you're good.
So I remember. I meant to ask Danny something.
Yes.
When I FaceTimed you earlier, you said you had class.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you go
Nice.
to school? What are you in school for?
Yes.
I said this a couple times. So I am an OCC.
Microphone.
I'm currently an OCC.
You have
for
OCD?
OCU, baby.
I'm at OCC for business
CDO.
management.
OCU.
Okay.
And I have
Rawr.
2 classes left till I get my associates.
No.
And in the
Love
meantime,
that.
I am in vocational school for being an electrician. And this Saturday, fuck you, Rob. I'm actually gonna go watch my first house get wired. It's Home for Habitat or Home for Humanity or some shit.
Habitat for
Habitat for
Humanity.
Yeah, we do it free. I go there at 8 a.m. It's in fucking Tuckerton, so it's an hour away. So it's a bitch. I'm there 8 to 1, and we're wiring our whole fucking house. I'm excited. I'm gonna see how you actually fucking
Nice.
do the shit for once.
The field work.
Yeah,
That's
no,
fine.
actual going out
Gilly
there
in
and
the
see how
midst.
it's done. Because I can sit there in class all day and
Remember, no
work on these
Russian.
panels, but I don't actually know what I'm doing in the real house.
For sure.
I'm not working with live wires at all, so I don't know.
Dan comes back, his hair's just standing up and shit.
No, I'd be
black.
dead, bro. No, it doesn't work
For
like
sure.
that.
Yeah, you get.
No,
You die-
what do you
die,
mean? I've
seriously.
seen it in Tom and Jerry. I know. I've
They
done
show
my
it in the
research.
cartoons, man.
Yeah, bro.
It's real.
Don't.
That's where I get all my facts from.
Stonks.
Dude, you just said no Russian, and it threw me back to MW2.
That's what I.
because
Yeah, that's what I said.
You know how I convinced my dad? I had this
My
whole plan,
dad,
bro.
you are not
Like,
my dad.
My dad was the type of dude that didn't want me to play those games,
Yeah.
the shooting games. So
It's gonna make you
I was
murder.
I was in 6th grade and I had a PS3.
It came out in 5th grade.
Yeah, I got it the year after.
Oh.
Or that summer, I think, going into middle school. So I was 10, 11?
We were 11.
It's fucking crazy. So I was like, Dad, you should really get because he played he used to SOCOM on PS2 where you actually put the heads on. You'd be like,
Classic.
Delta, go right. And I'd be like, what the fuck are you saying? I'd watch him play and he'd die all the time. I'm like, you suck. So I was like, Dad, you should get this game MW2 because I used to watch Optic and shit, Optic
Oh,
Predator.
Optic
so you can
gaming.
ask
And I'm
him to get it for himself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, I have to play this. I was like, Dad, you should get it. So I'd watch him play campaign and he was terrible. But and he would play and I was like, and then the next week I was like, Dad, you can get online for free and I could play against people. It's really cool. And he was like, I don't know. And I was like, please. He's like, okay. So he let me play, bro. I'm dead ass for 4 straight days in the summer. I did not leave my basement. All I would use was LMGs and I'd go 8 and 5 every game.
Wow.
And my dad's like, you got to get out of the house. He's like, you can't be playing it like this. I'm like, I'm level 65. I was like, I'm running away from prestige. That was so good, bro. And then I started to rage And like I get,
then it got
he was
ugly.
like, "Why are you yelling?" I was like,
Dude, MW2 is the base for every like
Fucking Noobtober.
like that is like the stem of our rage.
It turned
as,
ugly so quick. After like 2 days, it turned from like joy to like anger, bro.
Yeah. Dude, I remember MW2. I rember when the first day I got it, we went to the GameStop. It was like
"Oh,
it was,
the midnight
it was
release."
no, I didn't go to the midnight release
Have you
for
ever
it.
gone to one?
I went to the one for MW3.
It's fire.
It was me and RJ. We went.
Roger.
Yeah, but I remember getting MW2 specifically because that was my first Call of Duty game that I got that was like new, and then me and my dad we went to the GameStop. It was after that. Remember that really big storm in like 2010 or 2011?
Yes.
It was like 3 feet of snow.
Yes.
It was when we were in 5th grade.
Yeah.
So like I remember it was like a couple days after that because there's still fucking piles of snow in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And it was freezing. I remember walking into the store and like the GameStop dude was like telling my dad, he's like, "Well, you know this game is kind of graphic, right?" And I was like, "Shut the fuck up."
Can I get a segue?
Yeah, I didn't. Oh yeah, what?
So you guys know Saints Row
Microphone.
2? You know Saints Row 2?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yep.
So the same thing happened when I tried getting it with my mom, and the dude in there was like, he was like, "Well, it's kind of a bad game." Mom's like, "How bad?" He's like, "Well, he's like, fuck prostitute." He's like, "You can hire a prostitute, and then you can proceed to run. You can run the prostitute over for the money back, and then hire another prostitute." I'm like, "Bro, what the fuck?"
Honestly, fuck GameStop employees.
Bro,
for young
right.
he
people.
was like, he
'Cause
went out of his way to be like, "Don't buy this game for your
Yeah.
son."
I've had
Like,
multiple
fuck that guy, bro.
experiences with like
Fuck that guy.
GTA or all the new Call of Duties when I was a kid, and I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, gotta go get the new Call of Duty." Like, fuck. And then they're like, "Oh, you know, there's a graphic violence in this game, and it's mature content. You should have a parent or guardian with you at all times." Like, nah, I'm just about to shoot some people. Like, let's
Yeah.
go.
No, but I remember
made video games
I
so
remember
much
he told
better,
my-
bro.
He told my dad, he was like, "So yeah, it's pretty graphic. Like, there's like a whole scene where you just like." You're like a terrorist and you kill like innocent
There's
civilians.
like no Russian.
Gary's like, "Oh,
yeah,
He's like, perfect for my son.
I love those.
No.
There better be more.
Yeah.
I was about to say though, video games were so much better when you couldn't buy your own. Like,
Yeah.
Bro,
did
same
you
thing
guys
with
used to-
drinking.
Did you used to do the same thing, bro? When you would like, you'd get like money, be like, "Oh, I could buy one video game with this much
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
Bills,
I could
bro.
buy 2 video games with this
60
much
bills.
money."
Yeah.
Remember when it used to be 50? Like back in the day, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
way back.
Back in the day.
And now it's 60, right?
Yeah.
Go.
I got my Xbox 360 games from, I would say, Modern
Gamefly.
Warfare 3 on. I got them from my boy, who was my first drug dealer ever.
First video
had.
game dealer.
He
then
was
drug
my
dealer.
first. Well, I mean, no, it was like
the
my
plug for
first
real.
drug dealer
He's a
experience.
plug.
Like, I was with the
Video
dealer,
games,
right?
drugs,
So
like-
this kid was like, "All right, like,
Anal
look,
beads.
so I could do this thing to your Xbox. Like, I put something in it, and then you're able to play all my games.
Oh
like,
wait,
and
hot
I just
swap?
gotta
Not hot swap.
jailbreaking it.
flashing it. He
Yeah.
was like, "I just gotta flash it for you real quick," and I'm like, okay, like whatever. Is it gonna break?" Like, no, I could do it. So flash my Xbox, and then boom. Every single game from then on, he would get like a week or two early and would sell me to them
I remember
for
that.
$15. And this kid lived like 2 streets away from me, and I would like cut through the woods in my like backyard, and I would literally walk to his house with my $15. I'd be like, "Oh shit, we about to get the new Call of Duty 2 weeks early.
And then
Like,
we
I'm
started
gonna be
getting
prestige
romantic.
before my boys are." Go to his house, like he'd be like, hey, you know, got it, you know, these are the new games that I'm gonna get. Oh, sick, bro. All right, like hit me up in a week when you get them. And then he would give me the games. I would literally fucking sprint back to my house, put that bitch in, bro, go on like Snapchat, Instagram, whatever, and I would literally send it to all my friends, like,
Got it, bitch.
look at me, just playing the new Call of Duty while all of you are playing the old one, like, and it was the biggest flex.
He's in jail now.
Shout out Jack.
She's in.
Nah, Steve, you had a point though. You said it's the same thing of like drinking.
I
in
was
that
about to get
sense.
to that. So,
What is
dude,
that? What is like? Is that psychology?
bro?
Like,
Psychologically,
no,
you want what you can't have.
Yeah, is
but
that-
so
Or it's like
doesn't mean I
it's
don't
like
like.
disobedience or like rebelling.
It's the thrill
like,
of it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like drinking. Like, for me, I love drinking still. I'm a big drinker. I fucking love getting drunk. No cap. Love drinking. But when I was like 17, 18,
It hit
and-
different.
and we would steal it from our parents and put it in water bottles and fill the vodka bottle up with water and hope they don't notice
There's
that
like a-
shit's diluted.
There-
Like, bro, And you
They
would always
always
your homie's
notice.
house, bro.
But there's
and you would
like
all
a
drink.
mission to it.
Yeah,
they
but,
always
bro,
notice.
and everybody would get drunk because you would only be able to steal like vodka. So everybody would drink
Bro.
vodka. Nobody would
Yeah,
know
we
their
were
limits.
fucked up.
And then you would just like get so drunk, bro, and everybody would wake up in the morning like, all right, let's do it again in like a month. Like
Bro, big ass bottle of Sveka sitting
that
in
was
my
the one. It was always Sveka.
sitting in my house for the longest time. No
Cheap-ass
one fucking
motherfuckers.
drinks it. I'm like, whatever. Going to the Klee concert to my friends. I'm like, oh, I gotta get alk for us. So fucking take this bottle, get 2 fucking gallons of smart water bottles, fucking fill both of them bitches up with it. Now the bottle's like probably 1/3 of the way left, and
Holy
like
shit.
fill the rest up with water. Fucking put it back. Boom. We went to the Klee concert. Got fucking wasted before we even got in there. Literally drank one of the smart water bottles
Oh my god.
and got fucked up. And literally like we're going into the concert and they're like, oh, you can't bring anything in. So
Watch
we
me.
proceeded to kill like the half
Yeah,
of
you
that
just gotta
other bottle.
down it.
Absolutely fucked, bro. And we enjoyed the concert a lot. And then like 2 weeks later, you know, they went to pour up a glass of vodka for no fucking reason.
Why you
They're
do
like,
that?
What? Why does this taste like water? And boom, all pointed to me.
Bro, he's on Xbox. His mom's like, Sean, why does this taste like water?
I gotta
Mic unplugged.
I gotta go. I gotta go,
Gotta go.
guys.
I'll be back on tomorrow. NJ Sean is now offline.
Like left the party.
Little thing left him.
Dismount is dismounting.
Dismount. That's left the party.
Dude, that shit used to happen. Dude, on the old PS3, it would tell you when people went on and offline.
Yeah.
So, like, we would know, like, when some kid was just like, I'm getting off, and then he would, like, be playing a different game. Like, he's still online. But, like,
That
there
was
were
me,
no
bro.
party
That
chats
was
on
me,
PS3.
bro.
So, once you leave, like, the MW2 lobby, you cannot communicate.
Yeah.
So, they were just gone. I was like, what the fuck are you playing? He's playing, like, Need for Speed. I'm like, get the fuck back on COD.
Yeah.
So funny.
That shit would always happen.
Yeah, that was me,
Bro.
bro. I like single player games a
I
lot.
was
No, remember
so
whenever
dumb.
your Xbox Live ran out of gold, so you can only private chat with people?
Oh, broke ass
that was the
motherfucker.
No, that was like, yeah, because I was
Can
like,
y'all private chat though?
Who's gonna leave party chat to go to a private chat with the fucking idiot?
One guy.
One guy.
Hold up, we're gonna go on a private chat real quick. Hold on, bear back. He said he's getting gold tomorrow. Dude, I was so dumb on PS3. So RJ and Anthony Lavelle were the only 2 kids who had PS3. So we would play, and I didn't know how to like friend request because I'm like, RJ, what is your name? And he's like, it was like a rag something.
oh wait, no, oh fuck, what was it? I remember it.
It was like 6 letters. It was like rag L something. I don't know. So then I was like, I didn't know how to friend request. So I was like, all right, go into search and destroy now. And we were trying to get in the same lobby so I could add him. And he's like, it's not working. He's like, wait, why don't I just send you a friend request? I was like, you could do that? Bro, I swear to God, for like a day, I'm like, oh, you're not in my lobby. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm in search. Where are you?
You guys thought you were playing together for like 2 days.
I'm like,
bro.
I don't see your name. I go, who am I talking to? I had like a Bluetooth mic I'd put in my ear.
Oh my god.
I broke my mic one time. I broke a mic one time.
Yeah, my thing.
I broke my mics a lot. I went through probably like over 8
I
Turtle
went
Beach
through like 12
X12s.
controllers, so I can't talk.
Controllers were, bro. I used to take pride after losing a game of FIFA and just destroying my
Bro,
controller.
sports games will ruin your day.
Absolutely,
Dude, I put holes in my wall because of Madden. Like,
I've definitely put
yeah.
a few holes in
Yeah.
my
Me
wall
Me too, bro.
Bro, controller fucking
I remember in
through the
6th grade-
wall like easy shit. You know what I'm saying? Boom.
I remember in 6th grade, I used to mod my controllers.
Oh,
And then I would, like,
yeah.
Rob was that guy.
Yeah, and then I like did it for like a few kids in middle school. I was like Matt Golba, remember him?
Fucking love that kid.
I always
Wherever
have,
you're
like,
at, Matt
custom-
Golba, listen to me, Matt Golba. I hope I see you again one day because you're a
One
great
day.
guy.
And then I used to like I remember I flashed my Xbox too, but I flashed it with the modded World at War, so I could host modded
That's fine.
modded zombies.
Crackhead shit Rob would do at like 8 years old.
What?
Flashing? Explain that to me.
So what do? You take
When you
apart the
flash, it
Xbox.
hits.
You take apart the whole Xbox and including the disk drive, and then you're in a dark room too, so like the light doesn't fuck up the sensor. So you're in the dark room, right? And you put in the original, like the actual like certified disc of the game. You put it in, so the Xbox recognizes it. It's like, oh, it's Call of Duty World at War. So then when you click, so then you go, you know how you could use to install the game from the disc onto the hard drive? So then you would click install, but then right as you do that, right before it starts to load, you'd open the CD drive, take up the magnet, and then switch it to the modded disc, and you put it all back together super quick. So then the Xbox doesn't realize like you did all that. So then it just starts like writing the modded game, and it thinks that's the real World at War. So and whenever you put the real disc back in, it runs the modded version of it.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So then this is the shit I did in 6th grade, bro. I was just like, and then like I used to host. Dude, I remember I made everybody like 11th prestige, like 70, like in that game, like it didn't exist, and like remember Doris?
Yeah.
That fucking zombies map. Like I would like spawn like skyscraper structures, and we would just like teleport up there and just be like
Pack a punch everything.
yeah,
so
no,
fire.
like one button, like and I would had like pack a punch like handguns, and I was just like, and it was so sick.
Mustang and Sally.
Bro.
Yeah. No, they're like finger pistols. It was like, yeah, it was sick. It was sick.
When you brought
I
up
wanna do
6th
that.
grade,
I was
bro.
so cool back then.
I was the coolest fucking kid on
I was fucking
Xbox.
sick.
On Xbox, at least.
What the fuck happened, man? Why can't I still be like that?
I remember his middle school, bro, was for some reason, it was one of my favorite times of my life. Like, I just loved middle school.
Fact.
And when you said 6th grade, do you remember when they would? I have 2 stories.
Oh god.
Do you remember when they would? Oh man, I have like so many now. But do you remember when they gave us those drunk glasses?
Yeah,
Library, bro.
yeah.
And then they tried to make you catch a ball. I go, this is not what it's like to be drunk. I'm seeing like 8 different directions. When I'm drunk, I can't see shit. Like, what are you talking about? They threw a ball at us, bro.
Yeah.
We put these glasses on. They're like, where am I? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I can't see anything.
Yeah, no, those shits were not accurate at all.
No. Second story. When our whole
Myth
grade,
busted.
our whole grade did the Harlem Shake in one of the stairwells.
That was 8th grade.
Bro, I wasn't there. I was late. I was like talking to a teacher, bro. I'm not kidding. I'm walking towards the lunchroom from 8A.
And Dr. Hennig.
Bro, but I see like 20 kids on our grade just sprinting to the lunchroom. I'm like, yo, what's going on? They're like, you gotta run, bro. The teachers are coming. Like, everybody's scattered, bro. You remember Mr. Boucheri, bro?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was a little heavy set, bro. I remember like Nicolette was like running upstairs, and like everybody just heard his keys jingling. He was like
Yeah.
running after her. He like came out of math class to run after her.
Why specifically her?
I don't know. He like saw her. Somebody hid behind the door, and he ran by. It was crazy.
Yeah, I remember
Faustino handing out Jolly Ranchers to everybody.
no, that wasn't Faustino, that was Gio.
Who's that?
Remember?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yo, remember that kid in high school who was stealing candy?
I had a few
He got
candy
expelled
dealers.
for stealing
Oh,
candy.
bro, yes, bro. I had
Yeah.
a kid in my school. He wasn't dealing candy, but he was dealing like
Drugs.
fucking. Nah. Yes, had a few of those, but nah, he was dealing like fucking tasty cakes and shit, and he got expelled from school too because they were like, you can't do that. Like, you're fucking coming on our market. Like, you can't be taking our market out
Bro,
here.
and the crazy thing is he was making straight cash, bro.
Yeah.
You remember they went to his
Yeah.
locker and they found like hundreds of dollars?
I do. I remember.
Damn.
And he was like, what? Like, that's my money.
Like, you can't confiscate that.
capitalism.
bro.
He never
Capitalism.
He never came back to school, bro. Like, I remember he got popped
I would have
one
been
day.
pissed. I would have said, fuck you, school system. Like,
But bro, did he get like
Bro.
expelled for that? Like, is that even like a thing?
that's like unconstitutional. I would have
Bro,
taken that to
but,
the Supreme
okay,
Court.
I get getting in trouble, but like he never came back, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
I like to think, what if he never was a student? He was just a dude who just walked around and sold.
They're like, do you go here? Were you here
I
on
should-
picture day?
I should do that. I should go back
I
to how
am
high school
12.
looks like.
Bro,
Oh,
Chris
yeah.
Prasad used to bring, when the cookies freshman year were
Oh,
gas,
yeah.
he would deadass get like 6, and we would have gym like 4 or 5. He would come in, we shared a locker, and like I used to use the locker freshman year, and obviously I was like, gotta change into sweatpants. I fucking changed my clothes, bro. He would walk in and was like, what's up, Nelly? I'm like, what's up, bro? He's like, I got 2 cookies for you. I was like, my dog. I would give him like 75 cents. I'm like, I fucking love you every
Yeah,
day.
he would
He's
do
like,
that,
I
yeah.
got him. And then somebody'd be like, they were all out, bro. I'm like, it's 4 or 5. They just started. He's like, they were out, bro. I'm like, that's crazy.
Yo, did they take salt away from your French fries like halfway through your
Yeah.
middle school career?
Bro,
Yeah.
they try to
Dude,
make
people
everything
try to
healthy.
how to sell salt. They bring salt packets in and sell like 25 cents.
Bro,
for a
Yeah.
salt
middle
packet.
school lunches were
Thanks,
OD.
Michelle Obama.
The snack bar would have Snapples, slushies,
Yeah.
pretzels with cheese. I was like, what
Oh
the
shit!
fuck, bro?
Yeah, I remember the
nachos.
slushies.
Bro, the nachos were fire.
Yeah,
Fire
I used to get
nachos.
those
Remember
too.
the taco nachos like they would have in high
Yes.
school? Yeah.
They had
Bro,
ice cream,
breakfast for lunch. Oh my god.
popcorn
lunch is
chicken,
fire.
stuffed crust pizza.
Dipping your sausage in the maple syrup.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's still not as good to this day.
Yeah.
bro.
different.
It
Not as good.
Yeah.
The French bread pizza. The one that looks like the boat.
yeah.
Okay, now I'm hungry,
Fire.
bro. What time's McDonald's
Me
closed?
Do you remember when the election
Midnight,
was on
12.
in 8th grade?
close
No,
at
not 8th grade. When
Yeah,
Obama
12.
became president, we were in elementary school. They
Fourth
pulled us
grade?
all out of class and just had it on all day.
Yeah.
We literally just watched
Wait, were you
Obama
Miss
get
Quigley?
inaugurated.
Quigley's class?
Nah, we were
Oh.
together in Gilligan. Gilligan was
yeah.
crazy.
Did we have Menhart together too?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we have Vedrero. Were you in Vedrero?
Yeah.
I was
Do you
in
remember? I
second
think we were in
grade.
Vedrero, bro. And I was showing you my quarter collection of all the
Yes.
quarters with the states.
It's somewhere. It's right up there, bro.
Yeah.
It's literally right. You see that bottom thing right
Oh,
there?
yeah, yeah.
That's literally the book of my 50
I
states.
had it done
quarter.
like before Rob did, and he was like looking at it. He like got mad.
pissed.
He was like looking at me. Miss Gilligan was like, or Miss Rivera was like, "You guys need to separate." I was like, "I'm just showing
I
him my
remember
quarters."
that.
She was like, "No."
Wait, Rob, you were actually getting heated?
Yeah, because
He
he
was
had the
pissed.
collection done before
I was
me.
done.
And I was like,
What were you doing?
I was like, it's
Like,
$22. I got the book first. What the fuck? I was like, it's $22.50. He's like,
I was just pissed, bro. Because I
It was
was
so
like,
funny.
That's stonks right there.
it's
no, because I was
$12.50.
for
Sorry.
some reason I was just obsessed with like coins. Like when I was in elementary school,
Yeah.
I would like literally like ask my mom like, "Hey mom, can I have like $5?" And like I would just go into Walgreens and ask, "Can I have $5 in quarters?" And like,
I got North Carolina.
yeah, and then I would I would look through it and I'd be like, "Oh, yes, I got like Montana."
Yeah.
And then like I would take like the $4 of the extra change I would go, and then I would get $4 bills, and then I would go to a different store and get 4 different sets of quarters and shit. And like I was obsessed with the collect, bro.
But then Rob would come the next day with like $1 coin and be like, "Yeah, fuck you, Steve."
Yeah,
I was like, "Where'd you get that?"
yeah. I remember I
You
actually
guys like had a competition about coins
for no reason I
Bro,
think, but
in
yeah.
fifth grade, we
What a
had
time.
a teacher named Miss Menhart.
Mm.
You all know Udesh.
Oh
Yes.
god,
You all know.
I don't know where
You
this
all
is
know
going.
Roger Gray,
But
Yes.
Yeah.
and we also have a friend named Nicolette. I'm a white beater.
Okay.
I'm getting there. Oh, I told them. Shawnee's here. So we're all in class, right? Like fifth grade was a pretty bad class. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, our class was stacked.
We were just all hanging out playing. Like it was like a very nonchalant class.
just chilling on the block.
For real. We're all hanging out, and for some reason, RJ's going up to Nicolette, going, "I'm a wife abuser." Like, 5th grade, bro. We're 10. Just fuck, like, RJ with his nappy hair and his glasses. Funny as fuck. He's doing that. Nicolette's like, "Ha, stop." And Udesh is like, "I'm going to follow the leader." So Udesh is like, he goes up to Nicolette. He's like, "I'm a wife abuser." And Miss Menhart goes, "Udesh!" Bro, Udesh was like, "What?" She's like, "What did you say?" He's like, "Nothing." "What did you say?" He's like, "I didn't say anything." She's like, "Go to the principal's office." I was like, "Bro, what happened?" I was like, "Your mom came?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "What'd she say?" She was like, "Udesh, what did you do?" "What did you say to her, Udesh? What did you say?"
Oh god.
It was fucking hilarious.
I remember
dude.
the one time I ever got detention in elementary school was because I was cursing on the bus. And like, I think I literally was saying fucking like shit like on in 5th grade.
Fuck, shit, bitch.
And I know who ratted on me, but I won't say their name.
Snitch. Fuck you.
Say it.
No,
Say it.
because
On site.
it doesn't matter. But I remember I went down to the Mr. Quinn. Remember him?
Miss Quinn was a boy.
He was the boy, Giants fan. I remember.
Yes, sir.
And I see him sometimes on the Ramtown Wawa.
You saw him when we were going to New Hampshire. You were like, "Did you see him?" I was like, "No."
Wait, really? Yeah. See, that's what I mean. Like, I just randomly see him at Wawa sometimes. Like, and only
Is he
there.
bald?
Only there. Is he now? Maybe. I don't know. But anyway.
You always have very thin
Yeah,
hair.
yeah. But I remember like I had after school detention. I just did my homework, and then like I remember he made me cry. Holy shit.
What did he do to you, Rob?
That's not hard.
We can talk about it openly.
Yeah. No, but it wasn't like
Oh, wife abuser.
no, like he was like no, he brought me to the office and like I was like sitting in like the front desk area. Remember like like how like the receptionist and shit was there, and then it was
Yeah,
the principal's
yeah,
office.
Wait, can I tell you Day's story after this? 'Cause
Yes, please.
Can I just
Talk
do
about
it
your
now?
days all
Yeah, do
day.
it now.
So you know Mr. Coulson, right? You guys
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
him?
Oh yeah, I know the story.
Oh,
already.
yeah.
Bro, so for some reason, bro, like he got the wrong idea on Udesh. Like he thought Udesh was a bad kid, but you know
so
Udesh,
far from
Yeah.
true.
Udesh is just like he's just like a wholesome little like
Yeah,
like
he's just missing something,
Dash
bro.
bud.
Dash just missing something.
he's a great kid, bro. I love you.
I love Dash.
Bro,
Love you,
but I will
Dash.
always fuck with him, and Day should like just get in trouble for no reason, bro. Like Day should just turn around and Colson would bug the fuck out of him. What are you looking at, bro? And Day should be like, what? And he'd be like, stop saying what? And like anytime Day should say something, he'd be like, stop talking. And Day should be like, what are you like? What? And he's like, stop. And Day just like, he's like, get out, Day. And Day should be like, and he just throws his hands and then walk out of class. But bro, this. So,
No, bro.
One day we were in class, bro. And I was in the back of the room. Day was in the front of the room, bro. And I threw a pencil at the back of his head, and bro, it hit him perfectly. And then a pencil fell on the ground.
Right by you, Dave.
And Udash, like, he slowly turns around. And the Colson, like, shoots back. And Udash turned around, the pencil on the ground. And he's like, Udash, get the hell out of here. And Udash is like, I didn't do it. He's like, no, I don't want to hear you, Udash. I'm sick of you.
Bro.
Oh.
Bro, he kicked him out of class.
Do you remember how it was? I think it was junior year. How stacked our gym class was.
Oh, fire, bro.
We're in the wrestling
was I
room.
there?
You might have heard this story. So Dante Tino, right?
Oh God.
Wait, is this the...
Yeah.
Yes.
So like him and Tex, bro, would just take turns just saying stupid shit and like getting
You have
away
a
with
Harry
it.
Beam.
Bro, so Dante walks up to Miss Clark. We're in the wrestling room, like we're just taking attendance, and he's like, Miss Clark. She's like, what, Dante? He's like, do you have a hairy beam? And Miss Clark goes, what did you say? And he goes, I said, do you want to shoot some threes? Bro,
That's funny as fuck.
and Dante almost got suspended, and literally he argued it and didn't get suspended. He was like, that's what I said. She's like, you didn't say that. He's like, I asked if you want to shoot some threes. So funny, bro. Like, I don't know how the fuck they get away with that.
Were you in my freshman class with her when we were in the wrestling room?
I was with Bomb.
And I had Bomb
Freshman
too. I
year?
didn't think I had her though.
Mhm.
But
So was I.
Bro, we were in the wrestling
had
room,
it.
and like I think it was Dante or someone, bro.
Period.
She had like a naked woman. Her fucking her.
Don't
heard
touch
about
it. Don't
that.
touch it.
She literally had a naked woman as her fucking laptop screensaver. And she
I've
just
heard
had
about
it open.
that.
We're like, Miss Clark, what was that? And she's like, you're not supposed to look at that. And then she slams her laptop, bro. I'm like, just change
Bro,
it. The next
Mr.
day.
Bomb freshman year, literally, I'm with Tex, and he's like, Tex goes, yo, Bomb. He's like, what? He's like, is it true that every time you masturbate, it takes 8 months off your life? And Bomb's like, we'd all be dead then, wouldn't we?
No, bomb was funny. Yeah.
Bro, we would play kickball. No, it wasn't kickball. It was when if you hit, so it was like kickball. But if you hit the backboard with the ball, everybody comes back in that was out. So
Oh,
it was
yeah.
either like you score or you
knockout?
were out.
Yeah.
It was like
Knockout?
knockout kickball.
Okay.
Fenimore, bro,
Oh,
hit a home run, and he just started
Yes.
running the bases, flipping everybody off.
It's like,
And Bob's like, Fenimore. And he's like, what? He's like, all right, just finish the lap. Bro, he would just bring his 3DS in and not give a fuck.
Yeah.
And Baum would do nothing. He's just like, whatever, Fenimore.
he had him for football, bro. He was
Yeah.
a football coach.
Yeah.
Dude, he was a goon.
That shit was crazy, yo.
I remember. Oh fuck, what was her name? Miss Tyler, was it? Vice principal or whatever? Not vice principal. Some assistant principal.
It's like ringing a bell, but it's not the name.
Something like that, right?
Miss Dollar?
No. Was it Tyler?
Something like that. Let's go with that.
Anyway, but she like retired like our junior year or some shit.
Okay.
Anyway, but I remember.
okay, yeah.
I remember freshman year. I was sitting at the lunch table. Matt Rad. It was Hoof, Fenimore, Sean Kearns.
Oh, boy.
Fucking like a few other people. I can't. Was Bean there? I think no. Bean was sophomore. But anyway, so like Fenimore was just on his iPhone, like just being a Fenimore. Like he had his headphones in. He was just minding his own business. And then Thaler, I think, whatever their name was, like came up. She's like, "What are you doing?" Like and like confiscated his phone, and he like broke down, bro. And like it was like bad. And then like he like ran off. Like I guess he went to the main office, and then like they like gave his phone back at the end of the day. But yeah, I just remember that.
Imagine he just ran away and they
That was an
couldn't find
awful
him.
story.
I
Yeah.
was literally
That
just
was
about to
so
say,
Yeah.
bad, Rob.
I'll save
I
it.
just- I don't know
I'll
why I
save
just
it.
remember
Fuck
that.
you, Bob. There was this kid from my school who had the same thing happen. Phone
Come cop.
confiscated. And
had that happen.
I was sitting in ISS that day, and this kid got put in ISS, and I'm sitting down, and like immediately this kid comes in, starts bugging. He's like, no, I need to go back to the office. Like, that's my phone. That's my property. They can't do that. Right? So I'm like, damn, all right, this kid's going crazy. And the teacher's in there. She's trying to calm him down. She's like, oh, honey, just calm down. They'll come get you next period. You have to stay here. Please be quiet. He's like, no, fuck this shit. I'm going to get my phone. Literally, so this kid storms out. This lady, like, chases him. She's like, no. Apparently, runs back to the office, grabs his phone, and then runs out of the school and the kid literally went missing for like a day. Fucking, he like literally fucking I don't know. He just hid. He hid, and then he came home and
in a tree.
That was the story. But
he's just in a tree on his phone.
Ran away because the phone got stolen.
Damn.
So,
did he get in trouble? He came back to school after that?
Yeah, he came back to school. He was a crazy kid. Like there was definitely shit wrong with him.
I'm gonna expose myself. There was times where I was under the influence in school.
Always.
And
never at once.
There was one time, bro, early in the morning. Okay, I had gym. I was with Roger, and it was this day.
Oh, is this when you got sick?
No, I'm not even gonna tell that story.
Yeah.
So we're sitting there, and apparently we're getting a presentation because they're keeping all like the like bleachers up or down, and I'm sitting there, and they bring in like a dead ass, a real prisoner, like orange jumpsuit, has like fucking handcuffs on, and I'm like, what is going? I'm so high, bro, and I'm just like, I turn to RJ and go, bro, what if he just got up and ran? Like, all these people here, what if he just booked it? And like, we were supposed to have a presentation where like, I guess he talked about like why he's in prison and like why we shouldn't do bad shit. Like, what if he just dipped? I would have lost it.
I would have been crazy.
I wouldn't be here today if that
Just running
happened.
around kicking people, bro.
No, just like boom, hits like because the doors were push doors. He's just running with his fucking hands behind his back, just out.
Raheem Lamar Stubbs.
Oh shit. Oh man, I wish I could say more names.
Wait, oh no, I can't do the story probably.
So I have a question. You guys have filmed what, 9 episodes so far?
This is the 9th.
This is my first. What happens when you guys have to pee during this?
Just get up
You
and
just
go.
go.
Word?
Yeah.
Cause I gotta fucking pee, bro.
All right, man.
You know the spot.
I know the spot.
So wait,
Watch
you
the
know
wires.
what that just told me? Sean's never seen an episode of The Work in Progress.
I honestly watch every single one.
Yeah.
Have you guys peed?
Yeah, all the time.
I don't urinate.
You know, if he's peeing, I'm peeing too.
Who has peed?
I got some
All
staying
of
past
us.
11:30.
Yes.
Deep breath. Danny's having fun though.
Danny is having fun. He
Danny's
forgot.
having a
He
great
lost the
time.
time. He lost track of time.
He did
Time flies when flies
Ow, my
timing.
fucking face.
What I do?
He fucked his face.
What is that?
It's not on camera, so it's fine.
Confiscate it.
Stop.
Why Rob can't be associated with this?
No.
We're gonna get demonetized. Demonetized.
CBD.
You just blur it out.
CBD.
Holy shit. Oh my god, it got so much colder. I was like,
Oh, it's
I
just
was
that
honestly a
since it's-
fine like temperature. Now I'm not.
Now it's just us.
What do you want from me?
What's going on?
It's nice because we have a lot of the same memories because they didn't go to the same school, bro.
Yeah,
Do you know the popping bags in middle school, right?
Oh yeah. I started that, right?
You did?
I pioneered that. I remember I was the first person. I was like, "Yo, guys, check this out." And I was on the table with like Jake Waxler, Liam McCauley, and all that. And they were like, "Ooh," like fucking like, dude, we were just fucking a bunch of little monkeys, bro.
Dad.
And then like everyone started doing it, and then I'll never forget when Tino, like after like they all bitched at us,
Stood up.
and he stood up and just popped it.
Bro,
and
everybody
then,
was clapping.
and everyone was like,
Bugged out.
"Yeah." No, remember when we were all silent, and then somebody did it, and then we all went crazy.
That was Tino.
Yeah, no, we were silent and waiting for somebody to do it or some
Oh
shit.
yeah, we didn't see.
Yeah.
Bro, we used to flick tabs too.
Oh yeah.
But when
you know
we
who
were
taught me how to do that? Sam McGuire.
fire.
Remember
Dean
him?
Posner told me to do
Yeah.
that. So what happened was that
Yeah,
same
hey,
day that
Sean,
Tino stood
Wanna
up.
Grab me a seltzer water.
Yeah,
please?
get the fuck back. The same day that he popped that bag and stood up. Do you
Black
remember?
cherry. Black cherry.
Julius, like Dr. Henning was there.
Oh yeah.
And Julius got up and was like, he forgot his backpack.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, get over here right now. He was pissed.
yeah.
And he took both of them to his office, and then like Tino came back. Everybody was like, yeah. But we were reckless.
Dude, I remember I arm wrestled Dr. Hennig.
You lost.
Yeah, 100%. Dude, I was there with 2 arms, like using my body, like.
Bro, whenever
And he was just like.
people would go to his office and he would close the door, I was like, they're not coming back. Like, I genuinely thought they were never coming back. I see him at like wrestling matches that he would referee or whatever, and I'm like, this is what you do in your free time.
And Dr. Hennig was our VP, or vice principal in middle school, and he was just this big dude, like
Bald.
Excuse me.
Brolic.
like
White
he, like
dude.
not big like fat, but like he was big like a fucking power lifter.
Yeah.
like, and he was just like a fucking like he looked like one of those like thumb dudes from Spy Kids, like but built, and
Yeah.
like he was just scary. But then like I remember I would fuck with him too. I was like, when are we arm wrestling? When are we arm wrestling? He would just like, shut up, bro. And like, and then I remember, and then one time I always walk by like his like office. Like, remember he was in like,
It was in the 8B.
yeah.
And
So
one day,
weird.
He was just fucking a bitch on her desk.
Yeah.
It
and
was
he's
in the
like-
most random
He's
place,
like,
bro.
He's like, hey, Bobby, want to learn a little sex ed education? And then I went in,
Fuck.
and then he taught me some things. But anyway, just kidding. That never happened. I want to get him fired. But
Watch the podcast.
where was I going with this? Yeah, I remember I walked by his office and his door was open. I was like, oh, Dr. Henning. He was like, ugh. And then like I walk in, I was like, I mean, you're free now, so like, want to arm wrestle? And he was just like, fine. And then like,
Little fucking shit.
yeah, I was just a little
Fucking
you bitch, dude. I bugged him the whole year in 8th grade, and it was like towards the end of the year, so he's like, fine. And then like I remember I did. I was like, and it was Mike Schmidt. He was there, and I was like, yo, Mike.
Schmidt.
I was like, Mike, like watch this. And then I was
Witness.
like, you ready? And he's like, yeah. And I was like he was just like there, like stiff, and I was just like trying, like I was like about to burst a blood vessel, and then I took another
About to
arm.
bust a nut.
I was climaxing.
And I took my other dude. I was using
You're so strong, bro. Oh.
yeah, and then you just like freaking like flip me like yeah.
And then I came.
He just flipped me.
And then I went home.
I cried my way
After I
home.
came. Dude, do you remember the first like
Time you came, yes.
Yeah, that too. But when we were having like you go
Fifth
to the
Gave
pool,
myself
the
a
swim
migraine.
club, not the swim club, like we had 2 trips, but one of the trips was just going to the swim club
And
and
the other
like
was the boat.
Freehold
I didn't
Cold
get to
Snack.
go to one because I got into a fight.
Stupid.
Freehold, like it was in between Freehold Cold Snack, and the first day we went, it was pouring rain,
How point?
and they brought us back home,
yeah.
and everybody in the grade just left. Like we all got picked up.
yeah.
I left.
Why?
'Cause we had a pool trip.
Yeah, and
it
it
was raining?
rained, so
But it
they
rained.
drove us back to school.
And then we just all
I was
left.
like, Dad, I'm on like intensity 2. I was like, Dad, I'm leaving. He's like, I'll come get you. I was like, bet.
Then we went back though.
We went back the next day,
Yeah.
and it was fire.
I remember that was the worst sunburn I ever had in my whole entire life.
I'm so pale, bro. I
Yeah.
still am. I can't tan.
Same.
I got
Like-
3rd degree degrees burn
From sun?
From sun. Yeah.
Damn.
Ended up in the hospital.
You're bugging.
Didn't
Terrible.
you fall asleep? I feel
Fell
like you told me
asleep.
this.
Yep. Little shawty. Let me fall asleep on the beach. Fucking never go to the beach with a little shawty.
She not a
that
shawty no
will
more.
Let you fall
These little
asleep.
shawties that are just
Not
distractions.
shawty no more.
Not a shawty after that.
They're
Tell you that.
You just
Boys was having migraines. Ended up
little
in the
shit.
hospital.
That's right. You are.
Woo. Pain.
Little shit.
I looked like a burn patient when I got up out of there. They wrapped me up in gauze all around and
Damn.
shit. It was crazy,
Bro, I can't even imagine that pain. Like,
Like,
nah,
cooked
I'm
you.
good.
bro. It
Well-
made me
well,
sick.
well,
It
second
wasn't
degree
even
burns
pain. It
hurt
was,
worse.
Sun poisoning.
Yeah,
right?
I got sun poisoning. I got sick from it.
Well, 2nd degree burns will hurt more than 3rd degree burns. You know that?
I believe it.
Yeah, like
Because-
first degree murder is worse than third degree
No,
murder.
well,
Because you
no.
burn off all. Oh wait. Oh, I have first. Wait.
Or
So
am I
3rd
wrong?
degree is
Maybe I'm backwards.
worse,
The worst,
right?
like,
okay,
yeah.
no. Then I had. I have first.
Yeah, I got that
Yeah.
backwards too.
I have
Never
first
mind.
degree burns on my neck, and I think I had some 2nd degree burns on my chest.
Because 1st degree is like when it burns like the top of your skin, the epidermis, and then the 2nd degree is when it gets
Dermis.
yeah, and then
You dig
the
deeper.
endodermis. I think. I don't
Is
know.
it endo outside?
No.
Oh, the endocrine system. That's like your nervous system, right?
yeah,
Oh, so that's inside. Okay.
I
okay,
think.
okay.
And then, but yeah, so like the 1st degree burn is like the outside layer of your skin. The 2nd degree is like when it gets like deep, like it starts like melting through your skin. And then 3rd degree burn is like it like melts your fucking nerves too. So you actually it hurts less than a 2nd degree, but it still obviously fucking hurts. So
yeah, I look disgusting.
Yeah,
I was like
You have
peeling on my
pictures? You look
face.
like
Yeah, I
a
have
feral
pictures.
I'm
ghoul.
trying to see
They
that.
were terrible.
Can't you stand with a beanie? Let that shit go, bro. I love Danny. Danny
Conscious
was there
Dan.
the first time I ever drank and saved my life.
really?
He put, bro. It was when Connor had a house party on. Was it Halloween?
Halloween?
All you have to say was Connor's house. I think
Bro,
it was Halloween.
and I'm
'Cause I
not
remember
kidding.
I walked back to Emily's house out there.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
So I wasn't even. I'm not even gonna tell the whole story, but basically, I locked myself in the bathroom because I'd never been drunk before. But I was wasted. Like I couldn't move, and I literally, bro, like people were banging on the door. I just wouldn't answer. I was just laying there in the dark of the bathroom,
Oof.
and I literally, bro, I sat there and I was like, I just have to open the door and hope somebody that I fuck with comes in. I just unlock the door, throw it open, fall back to the floor, and I'm just laying there and I just hear Danny's voice. Oh my God, Steve! And he just grabs me. He's like, "The cops are coming. We gotta go, bro." And the whole time I heard Emily just up and down the stairs going, "Do you know where Steven is?" Like she could not find me because she was so worried. She's like, "He hasn't drank before. Where is he?" She knew I was fucked, bro. And she's looking for me. She couldn't find me. They had to like carry me
I
back
thought
to our
I
house.
thought we had to break the door down. I
No,
don't
I
remember
threw
you
it open.
opening it.
I did. I opened it.
Damn.
Oh, it was
That
bad.
bathroom.
Like, ew, yeah. And of
Sins
course
in
that
bathroom, bro.
Dude, that-
Ew.
The
Same.
sins in that bathroom,
Same, bro. Yeah.
So nasty.
Same, bro.
Bro, actually,
No, I
I don't
passed out there.
Bro, a
too.
funny ass moment when somebody's mic got unplugged.
bro, the highest I've ever been was in that bathroom, bro. I remember I took like 2 rips, bro, and for some reason there had to be something else in it, bro, because I was done, bro. It was. Do you remember that?
Yeah. I remember.
Bro.
Remember who it was with?
It was in.
Yeah.
Bro, and then I go in the bathroom. I'm like, nah. I put music on, bro. And I lay in the bathroom for like an hour and stare at the ceiling, and I threw up too. I was
Holy
like,
shit.
damn, bro. Like, then I had to drive.
But it didn't
home
even hit
later.
me like that.
I don't know why it
Yeah,
happened.
yeah.
To this day, it makes no sense to me, bro. I have no clue. No clue.
Sometimes it just hit.
Wait, you're about to say something?
That fucking bathroom, bro.
One of you two?
Not me.
What was I?
You're like, do you remember?
Oh, like another moment when somebody unplugged their mic. I was playing with Connor. We were probably playing like Black Ops 2. And it was
Wait.
when he had the setup like outside of his room. Like in the living room, they had
Yeah,
three
yeah,
TVs
yeah, I
for
remember,
Garrett
yeah.
and Wyatt. And his stepdad at the time came down the stairs. And you just hear in the background, you go, you take a shit, you wipe your ass. You take a shit, you flush the toilet. You hear, just unplugs. And then he comes back, he's like, boop. And we're like, what happened? He's like, you know, it was Wyatt did something bad. I was like, are you sure?
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
That was funny as fuck.
Bro, we
Yeah,
used to
I
sleep
remember that.
over. And Connor's house was the definition of like sleeping under the couch. Like you would find any
Oreo
object and sleep under it. Like I would sleep with a towel, and then Connor would go to bed. I'm like, bro. He's like, you want to go to Dunkin'? I'm like, I haven't slept. I'm like, it's cold.
Yeah, no, yeah. He used to like throw me like. Yeah, I used to just
Baby
sleep on the
blanket.
fucking carpet.
On the ground.
And a baby blanket that just covered one leg. And, like I would just sleep there
And then he'd
freezing.
open his window wide open.
No, yeah, he had the AC fan, like the little, like it was like that, but like it was fucking a
AC.
fan, and he had the window open, so I was just fucking shivering on the
like you
floor,
could see your
like
breath.
like a fucking slug, just like here, and like and I just had, oh yeah.
Yo, Steve, did your dad know you drank that night? Like, did you clutch it? Like, because you were better by the time.
I went to D Fran's house.
You didn't come back on
Your
campus?
dad was like, I'll drop you off at home. And he drives me to Mike's.
Yeah,
And he was like,
yeah.
wow, you have a nice house. I was like, yeah. It's
I
not my
forgot, you
house.
drove us back. I remember that.
I was like, that's not my house.
Like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
pranked.
That's
That was the
crazy.
first time. And then I didn't drink again until like New Year's. But I barely even drank because I was so scared. I was so fucking
You
terrified.
thought that happened every time, like
Dude, I just, because what I had was Dragonberry Bacardi.
That's what it is.
Which I will
Dude,
never, ever,
Dragonberry
ever,
days.
ever,
Yeah,
ever, ever,
I was about to
Dragonberry
say that was like
ever
a thing.
drink again.
That was
ever.
a thing. Yeah.
But it was like 3/4 of the way filled. I had no tolerance. I drank before that with Connor just to get the feeling of it. Like he made me drink a little bit, and I like didn't really feel anything.
I remember that was like a thing.
Yeah,
Where, like,
he's
we're
like,
getting
I'm hanging out with
steamed.
Steven tonight. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get him drunk. I was
Yeah.
like, damn. So I went down, right? So I went in the room before people, like only like the guys were at his house. I locked the door in the room. I sit in this swivel chair, and I'm like,
Oh, I
Like,
I forgot about his room, bro.
to halfway, right? I get like halfway, and I go back upstairs. People are getting there. I don't feel shit. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to feel? Like, am I just more suggestionable? Like, what's going on?
Is that even a word? Suggestionable?
It is now.
So, I go back in the room. I lock the door. I'm like, all right, let's go. I'm fucking hitting it. I go back upstairs, bro, and we're like dancing. Hits me. I start spinning, and I like can't stand up. I'm like dancing, fall on the couch. Dancing, fall on the couch. It's like Swaggett was there, bro, and he's like, you said hi to me like 5 times. I was like, why? He's like, I don't know, bro. You were just up and down the stairs all night. I was like, what the fuck? And then I was in the fucking bathroom all night. It was whack. But like,
Damn.
you got to go through it once, and it sucks because it's happened to me again because I
sure.
just don't know
Exactly.
my
that,
fucking limit.
that was the first time I ever drank.
And that
too,
ties
bro.
into what
Really?
we were
I
went
saying
to the hospital.
earlier. You have to go through the bullshit to
Yeah.
appreciate anything else.
Always.
right?
To appreciate the good drunks, and I'm
Yeah.
telling you, the good drunks
Are
always
fire.
come when you eat
Fire.
a good meal, and then you drink hard liquor.
And you're with your friends. And
Yes,
it's good
for sure.
vibe.
You get the perfect drunk because you're not drinking beer, so you don't feel bloated, you don't feel like shit.
Yep.
I will always choose hard liquor over it because regardless if you're just taking a couple shots, keeping yourself hydrated, you get to a really good drunk where like you can be really fucked up,
A
but
healthy
you
drunk.
feel
A
good.
healthy drunk. Yeah.
Like you don't feel like shit in the morning.
My
Like
food bars
you
are
don't
up.
even feel hungover because
hydration
you were
bars are up.
hydrated. You
Yep.
ate. You feel good. It rarely happens, honestly, but
But that's when you go out to dinner and you have like, or even like wine or something that's like with
I
a
love
with a
wine.
meal.
I
like,
get like but wine makes me like tired and horny. So
That's what I mean.
But
I love it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If you have like 2 or 3 glasses, bro, that's a cap. Like then you're just like you're sleepy and you're like, fuck
bro,
this
I've killed a
shit.
bottle on my own. Like,
Bro,
No, that's different. No, I'm saying like you
bottles.
have to keep drinking
Yeah.
in order to.
and then
fucking-
I'm just like wavy.
what?
No, just wine.
What about it?
No,
What?
wine bottles.
So that's a
Oh,
work in
my-
progress.
What
What the fuck?
What?
Wine bottles.
What?
We're changing the podcast name to wine bottles.
This is the work in winecast. Welcome. We're gonna review. Oh shit! That we go Gary V.
Shout out
Fucking-
Gary V.
Shout out Gary.
So guys, wine bottles.
I'm following in my.
It just came to me in my
master's
sleep. We're changing it to wine bottles.
We're gonna
It came to
review.
me. It came to me.
And
I feel like I'm 25 and I'm 47.
Playing squad. What? More like wine squad. Am I right?
What the fuck?
Bobby.
all right, Sean, that was bad.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Fuck.
Bitch.
Fuck you, Sean Page.
Have any
At
of you,
NJ Sean.
wait, you've been in a fight, Danny?
I've been in a fight.
You've been in a fight?
Multiple.
How does it feel to get hit in the face?
Weird.
You don't feel it till
That's what I
afterwards.
mean. Yeah.
Like your adrenaline makes you not feel shit?
You don't feel it at all.
Interesting.
I got hit like actually really hard, like good in my cheek before, and like I was like literally like right back to it. Like you
Whoa.
literally don't feel it at all.
That's so
honestly.
weird.
Yeah. Your body just goes into
You
like
feel it afterwards,
animalistic.
Fight or
Yeah.
flight
You
adrenaline.
feel it afterwards,
Yo.
bro.
Oh, yeah,
but
for
don't
sure.
worry, you feel it afterwards.
Remember in 6th grade I got in a fight?
Remember when RJ hit you with a stick?
Yeah, 3rd grade. Yeah.
Remember when you
Oh.
shot the stick of RJ's ass?
And you liked it?
Yeah, he was just like,
He made a Roger noise.
yeah, right? A Roger noise.
Bro, I remember what I was
Then he
going to
pet
say.
you.
What? Then he what?
Because,
He pet you at your house.
Oh yeah, yeah.
oh, I remember people talking about this.
See,
sorry, RJ, I wish you were
he
here.
knows to this day. All right, so this motherfucker, we're all chilling in my room, right? And then he's just fucking around, and then like when not everybody was paying attention, he just goes to me, he goes, and then I'm like, what?
No, you're skipping a major plot.
No, I know. I'm
Trying to
skipping that on
turn-
purpose.
But it's not as funny then. You're skipping a major plot.
That's all fair. That's all fair. We'll tell the rest of it.
That story's not even funny. then.
But anyway, so then I'm like, what? And like, guys, RJ's gay, and everyone's
my
like, what?
God.
And then RJ's like, what? Like, you're bugging, bro. What are you talking about? I was like, you just pet me, bro. You just rubbed your fingers through my hair. And he's like, no, I didn't. You're bugging, bro. And everyone's like, Rob, chill. I was like, he's gay. And then
Rob was not secure with his sexuality yet.
and then
fucking gay. Him, gay, and that's not okay because I can't be.
He touched me and I didn't like it.
no, I did not like it for the record. Anyway, and then like years later, and then like I bring it up to RJ again. I was like, you remember that one night, RJ? He's like, yeah. I was like, yeah. He was like, see, you do know what I'm talking about. He's like, I know exactly what you're talking about. And I was like, you know what I was
The
trying
night
to do?
I made you my bitch.
I know what I was trying to do.
Yeah, and then so I was like, so you did fucking know all this time, you motherfucker, because I would bring it up here and there throughout
Like,
those
I'll
years.
never admit it though.
Yeah,
Wink.
no, but like I would bring it up throughout the years, like this.
But you still my dog.
yeah, he's like, hey, no, but then so yeah,
What are you, 3 years old now? Cute boy.
Dude, because Danny,
What?
Danny was there that first time I got really drunk, but then, were you at Will's grad party, Rob?
I was not.
Yes, you were.
Will's grad party?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Emily was there. She was me, you, her,
Was that
RJ
Will's
was
house?
there. Yes.
Yeah.
And I brought 2 Four Locos.
Woo, that's a party.
Were you?
And
there?
I was not there.
Yes,
I had
you
a
were.
broken arm.
Because I was talking to you
That was
almost
my
the whole time.
go-to. Always.
Okay.
2 4 locos.
And I drank
was
both.
I drunk?
I don't know.
That's when Nick and Naughty were like first started dating.
I would go for the golden black, and
Bro,
I would do both.
I got like lime and cherry. I'm not kidding, bro. I killed both in like an hour. And I felt myself like losing consciousness. So I ran home.
he's
I remember that. I
ran
remember
home.
that. I remember we were like, where the fuck did Steve go?
I ran home, bro.
And then we found out later in the night he ran home. Like what? Like,
I was losing it.
No, goodbye.
Like my vision was fading, and I felt myself spinning. I'm like, I gotta go now. I'm not gonna go.
wait, that's
I
a
gotta go
common
now.
theme for you because didn't you do that coming from
Oh,
Audacious
yep.
like
Bro,
this past
I've done
summer?
it in New York at 4 a.m. When I get really drunk, bro, I get like impatient. And I just need to go, and I run.
Damn.
It's
Yeah.
really fucking stupid, and it's gonna get me hurt one day. And until it does, I'm gonna keep doing it. I don't know why, bro. Like in New York, bro, I'm not kidding. We came out of a club, me and my friends. They're calling an Uber. I'm like, this is taking too fucking long. I start running, just like as a joke. My friend Kyle is running with me.
I run.
He's running with me. My phone at the
Pittsburgh.
time is broken, so when people call me, I can't hear them. They can't hear me.
Yeah.
I'm running. I look back. I'm pretty drunk at this point. Kyle's gone. He like turned around. He's like, this kid's a fucking idiot. I'm getting an Uber. They're gone. My phone's on like 5%. I'm like, oh shit. I'm alone now. It's like New York 4 a.m. So I get my phone. I quickly look at the messages. I'm like, okay, here's the address. Put it in. It's like a 25-minute walk. I'm like, fuck.
Oh my god.
It's cold as shit, bro. I'm wearing like my friend's Gucci shoes. They're like cutting my ankles and shit because they don't fit.
Oh my god.
So I'm running, bro. I'm like hitting all the crosswalk signs. I'm like, green, boom. I'm just running. I'm not even looking. I'm just running.
No
I get there. I'm not kidding, bro. My phone died as I got there, and there was 2 codes I had to enter. The one to get into the like complex, and then the one to get into our room.
Oh.
I remembered both of them. And I deadass walk in and everybody's like scrambling. I'm just like, I made it. Nobody gave a fuck. They were like, cool. like a couple was arguing. Like these people were fighting. I'm like, I could have died. And they're like, you do that to yourself. And I'm like, you're right. Let's not even talk about it. I did it at Udash's.
Yep.
We were all hanging out, bro. I'm having a good time. I tried to get an Uber. I couldn't get one. I shit you not. I'm like looking around and my eyes lock on the door to leave the backyard, and I'm like, I could leave right now, bro. I didn't say bye to nobody. I just walked. I started going.
You just disappeared,
From
bro.
Jackson?
Yeah, and then I got pulled over on the fucking side of the road, and they drove me home. The cops, because they go, "How much you drink tonight?" I go, "Like not a lot, but enough that I didn't want to get in my car and drive." They were like, "Oh yeah, right on." 3 like 24-year-old white cops. I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "Well, you want to ride then?" I was like, that'd be great. Got me in, drove me home. And I texted Nick, and Nick was like, bro, I stopped getting with the girl because, like, I was so worried about you. I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I feel bad.
Yeah. Damn.
Great.
This past summer was fucking great.
Bro,
This
every
was
summer is great.
a very good summer.
No, but this summer was like beat expectations because like going into it, we're like, oh, it's
COVID.
gonna be so
COVID.
good. But like we still made the most out of it.
Bro,
It was dope.
beginning of COVID for me has, like, this different feel where, because it was, like, March, April, May, where the months where nobody knew shit about this.
So it's all one collective month.
Yeah,
like it felt
yeah,
like, you know,
it
like-
felt, but it was, like, getting warmer, and, like, nobody was at school. Nobody was working. So everybody kind of just hung out with each
it
other.
just felt stale.
But for me, bro, it was a very, and I hate to say it, but like, it was a very nice time for me. Like, I hung out with people that I didn't get to hang out a lot more. I built stronger connections with them. And then, like, because us in New York got hit so hard at first, we cleared up and had it go away case-wise while everybody else was getting hit. So, like, by June, like, bars were open.
Yeah.
Still till, like, 2 a.m. So, like, I was going out and I was like, damn, this is fucking lit. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not working. I'm not doing shit right now. I actually was working mad. But I was like, I could go out. Like, all my friends really aren't working. Like, this is fun.
Mm.
And now we're at where we're at now. And I'm working and we can't go out. And it's cold as shit. And I'm just trying to make it to the summer.
I've been saying about
Retweet.
spring, yeah. Like I just want to do spring so bad.
Like,
I feel like I'm legit in hibernation right now.
I mean, we're like what, 4 months away?
Yeah, I know.
that's why I'm trying to just, like, grind in the gym. Like,
3 months away?
put myself on some grinds and keep myself busy. Because
Shout
before
out
I
NJ
know
Sean.
it, it'll be
Yo,
here.
shout out Bobby X. We've
Yep.
been in the gym, you know,
AM sessions.
on that AM sesh. Absolute monster.
I like going at night more.
I like going in the morning now.
I'm a night gym guy.
I used to be strictly night because that just sort of worked better for me this past year. But then now, like with my work schedule, and then like when I get home from night, like I'm just tired and like I just want to sit at my desk and do shit.
I like both.
Getting it done in the morning, it starts your day off right. It's so,
I agree.
It's so nice.
I personally like it better at night, but I get more out of my day. with
That's what I'm
doing it in the
saying. You know, like
morning.
you get more done throughout the whole day by just doing that
Yeah.
one thing first thing.
If I move somewhere into a complex that, like, has a gym in it, I will go in the morning every time.
Yeah.
But like for me in the morning to get up and drive like before I go to work, like for me is a little rough.
Yeah.
I'd rather just do it when I get
Yeah,
home.
it sucks, but like I actually like literally like yesterday or today, like it actually started to click for me where I felt like, all right, this is like I'm getting used to it, you know?
Me too,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah.
It really was, especially because we took that little break,
Yeah.
and getting back was, we both like failed the first 3 days. It
Yeah.
was like, oh,
Because
fuck,
I
tomorrow.
would just sleep,
Yeah,
bro.
Same. And it was just my body not wanting to get up at all.
Yeah, those first few
forcing
days,
me
like it
to
was
stay
just
in bed.
sore still, and I was just like,
Yup.
yeah.
Mhm.
And I was like, I don't want to go. And then like I would just shower and like that would make me feel better. But then I'm like, I just showered. I'm not going to the gym. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I never was into the gym at all or anything, but it definitely is very nice getting in the gym and working out.
Yeah, dog. You're
Highly
getting that pump.
recommend it.
Getting that pump.
Oh yeah,
Pump.
Oh yeah.
Pump. And we got Danny Conscious over here about to join us soon.
Yep.
You are?
starting next week.
Well, I've always worked out. I just never went to a
But
gym.
you gotta go like at least once in your life, bro. You gotta go consistent and just watch your body change.
It's crazy.
It's the most insane thing, bro. Like when I first started, from where I was being like this little skinny kid, I like bulked up, and then like now, bro, I look back at myself in like 2018 summer, where I was in like the best shape of my life and didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Cause I'll look back at those pictures and be like, I thought I was in bad shape then, and I was fucking ripped.
Yeah.
And
you,
like
you never
now,
know while you're
yeah.
in good shape. Yeah.
Because
Like,
you
look-
always think you could be better.
Yeah, like looking at my pictures, like even from this past summer, I got in the best shape I've ever been in. And then like looking back, like even when I remember like taking pictures, like progress pictures and shit. I was like, yeah, like I could do that. Like this is still like I need to like cut some weight here, or some shit, or like I want to get like bigger shoulders. But then like looking back on it now, even like 6 months from like later, I'm like, oh fuck, like yo, like I was in good shape.
You were cut.
Yeah, like I was actually cut, like the leanest I've probably ever been in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, like over the past like 3-ish months, like packing on a new job and like other projects and blah, 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 and like it just being fucking cold in my garage, and then also the gyms didn't open back up till like what, September or something, right?
No, it was
October?
July.
Was it?
Towards the end of July, they opened.
Oh, I think I re-signed back up in September. That's what it was.
Because I
was like,
also went 4 months without a haircut.
damn, I need a haircut. Thinking of that,
Bro,
haven't gone
I
in,
got
like, a
one
month and a half,
every
2 months.
2 weeks.
Damn.
I went a third of a year without one. It was the worst time of my life.
Damn.
I let you tape me up. And he's like, did I do a good job? I'm like, yeah.
That's how you know you're desperate.
He's like, what do you about the back? He's
Dude,
like, be
I used-
honest. I'm like,
dude.
you kind of fucked the back, but the sides are fine. He's like, yeah. I was like, I'm not letting you do any more on my sides or my top. Like, just leave it. He's like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, it's fine. He took like an hour.
I remember I like found somebody, like I knew somebody who was a barber, and he would just like he's like set up a little shop in his garage. It was
Yeah.
like fucking like yeah.
Yeah.
I
If you
had
like,
Adam
And I
Jerry's
would go
tapers.
there, give him like $40. So I'm like, yeah, like this, thank you, like you know, like whatever. Yeah, but he gave me a good cut too. So yeah.
Yeah,
And then
Adam
I started going
Jerry's
back
got
to my
me.
boy
He
Fernando.
got me nice.
Zebulon. Shout out.
fuck Zebulon, sorry. Sucks.
No, Zebulon. No, they
I
have
go to the one
terrible.
in Brick. It's the spot. My boy Mo.
Mo. What's good, Mo?
Mo got me nice, bruh.
Yeah.
Danny, stop stretching so much.
That's what I do, bro.
You can't
My
ascend
feet
while
are
we're here.
so
Like
cold.
I
Danny's
stretch.
back cracks. He goes back to an LSG trip.
Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
Fucking song is that?
Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. By the
Let me
Beatles.
ask you all. Ready?
Mm.
I'm gonna start with Sean. What is your favorite Kanye West album and why? Because I'm gonna say why mine is, and then why one is a close second.
So for me, Kanye, #1 artist of all time for me personally.
Been on a Kanye tear lately.
And
Honestly, same.
I've listened to every single album front to back multiple times,
Mhm.
and the one that will always stick with me the most and my personal favorite, maybe not the best of his work, but Graduation.
Oh, me too.
Easily
Me too.
easily my top album. A lot of people go to My Beautiful
Yeah.
Twisted Dark Fantasy, and
That's my second.
realistically
Sean, I'm
I
with
could
you.
see the artistic standpoints and everything, but from a fan and from a person who loves music for what it is, like I don't think like he could have done anything better coming off the College Dropout.
Graduation's underappreciated for sure.
And yeah, so for me, Graduation. Easy.
Rob,
Meow 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 meow. Meow meow meow.
Rob, you got.
I agree with Sean. So
Yeah.
you can just
Okay,
skip
yours
me.
got. What do you?
Yeah.
What about you? Rob?
I don't know, man.
You got to think about it.
I really do.
Okay.
But like, cause there's old Kanye and then there's new Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like almost like two different
You
artists.
can pick a close second because I'm about to pick a close second.
All right, I'm gonna do old Kanye and then new Kanye.
Okay.
Fuck. What is it? Which one was it? I like see the album, but I can't think of it.
The red one.
No, that's I know what that one is like. Like I'm not gonna say that's my #1 because I know like it's beautiful, but like I remember I was reading like something about it where he was talking that he made that to make it mainstream. You know what I'm saying?
Like I know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna talk about it and like because I like can explain it because that's my favorite Kanye album for a certain reason.
Okay. Honestly, bro, like I was gonna say Yeezus only because of like how experimental it was, and like I like that's what I like in an artist, just like doing shit like out of fucking left field, like and just like throwing random shit in that works, and it's like whoa, like this has never been done before. And I feel like also Yeezus like laid a groundwork for a lot of different other artists to like build up off of, like Travis Scott and then like Lil Uzi, like people like stemmed off of that. I feel like that project even. Or like even just Kanye as a whole, because he would do like all that like synth shit and like weird sampling and like just like he would have like old school like samples, but like make it like all like modernized and like choppy and like I don't know, yeah. So I it's just hard to like I can't really like pinpoint for any artist really like one specific favorite album, because it all A, depends on my mood, and B, like what I'm feeling as a general vibe in my music taste for that point in time. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, it's hard. I can't really choose a specific piece.
Before you go, Sev, second, close second is definitely like 808s and Heartbreaks.
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's,
and
yeah,
then
like, he has always good albums,
I
bro.
could even make the argument for myself that The Life of Pablo could also.
I was thinking
one of my
that too, because
favorites.
that's like
Because genuinely, like, people talk
Hits.
about that,
Hits
like,
on those
yo,
albums.
hits, nothing but hits. In that time in my life, when I was a freshman in high school,
Yeah.
and I got the link to
The title?
from Pirate Bay off of.
I did the same
all I
shit,
did
and
was-
I burned the CDs and I sold them in school because it was exclusive on
That's how
Tidal
it
for a
was
while.
changed.
Changed
Yup.
streaming, bro. He was
Yeah.
the first artist to put his project exclusively on a certain streaming
Yeah.
service.
And then you want to talk about moving forward and everything, like Kanye literally with
Like
that
Ye?
album. No,
Oh.
I'm talking about this.
The gospel.
He literally was like, I'm gonna make this a living body of work. I'm gonna make changes to this for a while to come. He
Yeah.
didn't. He only made like probably like 4 or 5
Yeah.
changes from when he released the album to now. But
Mm-hmm.
like seriously, like just from then that standpoint, I was like, holy fucking shit! Like
That's what I mean.
this
He's
is
a fucking
crazy,
creative
because I
dude.
remember listening to the original part 2 when he dropped it, and I was like, holy fuck, I love this song. And then like maybe a week later, part 2 is changed to literally like a remix of Panda
Yeah.
It
by
kept
Designer,
changing. It was
and
so
I'm like,
weird.
holy shit. And then fucking Saint Pablo gets added on, and I'm like, holy shit, this is one of my favorite Kanye
Yeah.
songs I've ever heard in my life. So Kanye is just like that artist that honestly I don't think there's a bad argument for your favorite album from him, because
It's not.
it's
I'm
just
just curious.
different vibes.
Yeah,
You know?
So mine is My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, because so the reason he wrote that that was his album right after he walked up at the VMAs and told Taylor Swift,
Yeah.
like, you don't deserve this. Beyonce had one of the greatest features of all time, right?
Just saying.
He made that album as a response to the public eye. So for an example, in Runaway, right? Like, let's have a toast for the douchebags. Let's have a toast for the assholes. Like, he's talking about himself to the people.
Every one of them.
But at the end of the song, when he like muffles his voice and just like
Yeah.
the last thing you can hear him say is, "I'ma be honest," and then he starts melodically singing the song again. But the reason he does that is because as Kanye fans and as us listening to his music, we know what he's saying. We can hear him singing the song because we've heard it. We know what he's saying. But if you just played somebody that part of that song, they'd be like, "What the fuck is Kanye saying? This is shit. Like, this makes no sense." So he's trying to say, like, some people get me, but if you listen to this shit like this, you're not gonna get me.
Yeah.
And I feel like all his life he's just been an understood dude, bro, because he can't get his ideas out and what he believes and how he feels like everybody else. He just has so much shit firing at the same time.
Yeah.
And I know that because I watched the YouTube video. These guys react to it. Their name is Mallory Bros. One dude's a super big Kanye fan. That's why I know that. But the second album, like you said, bro, for me has become Yeezus. I don't know why,
It's just fucking good.
but when I put On Sight on and I think about him sitting there with his homies and I'm just hearing boom, 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 ching, boom, boom, ching, and I'm just being like, what the fuck is this?
That's
And
what I
he's just
mean.
like,
It's so fucking
just listen to this.
experimental.
Yeezy season approaching. Fuck whatever, y'all. Like,
No,
then in the Black Skinhead, I'm a God. New Slave just fucking crazy.
Blood on the leaf.
Boom, banana.
Down 2.
Boom. Bound 2 is a top 3 Kanye song of all time. Don't fucking at me.
Yes.
Don't
Bound
fucking
2
at
is
me.
a great song. It's one of his top 3
I'm
songs
just
ever.
like, for me, bro. I
What's
like
that
that type of music.
Thank
Like
you.
I know a lot of people don't like rap like that, but like you said, for it to be that experimental and for him to just make those sounds and for the way they came out is so dope to me.
I totally agree. Kanye is definitely number 1 artist for me, and he's one that whenever I do have the chance to go see him, whenever he goes on tour next, whenever he performs next, I will drop all the money in my
I'll even
bank
go to his
account
like Sunday service like
to go
things,
see
you know what
him
I'm talking
because
about?
Also dropping bills when Logic goes on tour.
oh, that's facts.
And meeting him.
I've
met him
already-
before you got to meet him. He's so dope.
I've seen Logic, and that's dope. But one thing, like after Mac passed, big regret I had was having the chance to go see him and then not going to see him. So like now
Same.
I'm at the point where all the artists that I love, Kanye, Cudi, that I grew up on, like whenever
Swat
they go,
to see-
like
yeah.
I have to see them. Like I do not care if I go broke, like because that would be worth it to me.
Yeah, like
Singing artist
Mac,
lives, though.
Mac did the same thing for me, and I guess Dan too. Like I remember we were going to go to Pittsburgh, like that. Like back then, it was like the first time on
hometown shows are probably
hometown show.
sick.
We were gonna go on swimming tour, like when he was
I
swimming,
love swimming.
and it was like literally, it was like 2018 of November, and like he passed away in like September of 2018. And like I remember like when swimming dropped, like it was fucking. I was like, wow, like he's finding like a whole different like genre of his own music, you know, and. But like I just remember like I remember listening to that album all the way through and like talking to you like, oh, what's your favorite track, whatever, and I was like, I don't know, man, like Jet Fuel's fire, like 2009 is like just hits different too, like
2009.
yeah, and like that's what I mean. That whole album is like well rounded too.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
anyway, so yeah, then I remember it was me, Dan, Matt Rad, and Nick. We were going to go to Pittsburgh to see him on swimming tour. Then he just fucking passed away, and I was like, damn, yo. And like I could have seen him in the past, you know.
Thanks
like,
a lot,
yeah.
Mac.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mac.
dude.
Thanks,
Wow,
bro.
man.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't
Am I
hold
gonna
off.
get a refund, man?
But yeah, so like that, like Sean, same thing. Like now, I definitely want to see like all the artists that I fucked with. Like me and Dan, we went to Buffalo one time. We saw that a good artist of ours, our favorite artist. I can't talk right now. David.
Favorite. It's my favorite
Michiganders.
artist.
David Arbor.
Yeah, so we went to Buffalo.
By SeatGeek.
We went to Buffalo to see one of our favorite artists, Atmosphere, and that was dope as fuck because we were one of the first people in line
He called me big.
He did actually. He like came out and like met the fans that were waiting in line, like, and like it was.
We were like the first ones there, bro.
Yeah, we were the
With
first
fucking
one.
popcorn. You're like, it was cold out, bro.
It was
When the
cold.
DJ comes to see you, you're like,
Yeah, we were like
Guys.
sitting out in the cold for like 2
That was
hours.
like the one time my fake ID worked too. I think that was one of the
Same.
only times.
And it was like bouncers that came out. They're like, "You guys have ID?" And we're like, "Yeah." And like we handed them our face, and
Yeah,
they were
it
like,
works.
"Okay." And they gave us the wristband. We're like, "Yeah." And then they like went further down. I went to Dan. I'm like, "It worked." And then
And then we got trapped in Buffalo. Do you remember?
and then wait, what?
We got trapped in Buffalo.
Oh
the
yeah, because it
snowstorm.
snowed. And then like my
Damn.
family, like my
We couldn't find a hotel room. We were driving around for like an hour trying
Yeah.
to find
Damn.
and we were too young to get a hotel
Yeah.
room. So like I had to have my parents get one for us. But like they ended up hooking it up too.
Yeah.
And like I remember like the one lady, she was like, "Oh, I feel so bad," because I guess my parents told the story.
Didn't
Like,
we get more beer?
yeah, yeah,
I remember that. Bro. That's fine.
yeah. We got more beer with our fakes out like
Nice.
at a 7-Eleven like out there.
fire.
But yeah, no, it
1
was,
a.m. in Buffalo.
yeah, and
Like,
we're just. I had Not Your Father's Root Beers, and we had Blue Moons. I'll never forget. Yeah.
Didn't you meet a girl on Tinder and you're trying to meet
Yeah.
up with her too?
Yeah, dude, it was so close. It was
game.
so close, bro. She was literally about it too, and then like just stopped answering randomly. I was like, "Fuck, what the hell?" And like it just got too late to the point where I was just like, "Yeah."
I have
And then-
another question.
Yeah.
Starting with Dan. First album you ever listened to all the way through? Because I know mine, and it's the reason why I appreciate a certain artist.
Rap or
Ooh,
rock?
I know.
Anything. The first album ever.
Probably American Idiot by Green Day.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's probably
Cool.
my first album. Probably my first. All the way through? Definitely.
Rob.
Recovery, Eminem.
Whoa, shit.
Damn. I
Eminem.
I think mine has to be Recovery.
What?
Eminem. I literally, we've talked about it before, but
That's
I
sick.
bought the Eminem Recovery CD, and that was the same time Black Ops dropped, and I used to literally, yup.
Oh, the Easter egg song.
Nelly, if,
Yeah.
if we're talking rap,
Not Easter
if
egg.
we're talking rap, Take Care by Drake.
That was mine.
Yeah.
Because it came out, And because I listen to headlines, then Marvin's Room dropped, then Make Me Proud dropped, and I'm like, all right, he's about to like announce the album.
Keep it rolling.
I was like, all right, he's gonna announce it. Fucking take care. I was listening to it on the bus going to school, and bro, there's something to me about Drake that I will always love, because he was the first album I ever listened to all the way through. He's like my most streamed artist of all time. I know people hate on Drake. They don't like his music. I know some of his
That's
shit
what
is
happens when you're on
repetitive.
top. You always get hate.
But like, bro, he can do anything.
Yeah.
Like, I have a tattoo because of him, because of the song I'm Upset. People don't fuck with that song. That song meant a lot to me at a part of my life. And the cover of the song when it came out, I got tattooed. Like, it's fucking dope.
That's
And I love that song. I fucking love Drake.
I want to get a tattoo soon. I don't
Remember when
know what.
Savasta paid $1,000 to meet Drake
And
and then
he
they
didn't.
canceled it?
Yeah.
And he didn't get his bills back?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
He didn't, right?
I don't know if
I'm
he,
almost
I don't know.
positive he didn't.
I
That
think
would be a
I think he
Savasta
did,
move.
but I think like
It was like,
we say he didn't. just
yeah,
to make
because
it
it's funnier.
Yeah.
It's funnier.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that sucks.
It's funny.
Yeah. Yep, right there. Savasta 6'9". Yeah.
Hey, my guy.
Yeah.
Chooch.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Fuck, bro.
My feet are cold.
Are you on this stuff? Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Put that shit there last time.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, we're coming on 2 hours now.
I think this is my
It's it.
first episode of the Work in Progress podcast. Done. It was
In
a
the
good
books.
time. Thank you guys
Shout
for
out
having
Sean
me.
Page and shout out Steph for like
I love
always
you,
hitting
Sean.
me up.
I love you.
What am I on the
Steph.
podcast? What am I on the podcast?
I will be
Well, you
back
know,
here.
You know, it's hierarchy, and I have to get to the top somehow. So the first step is to be on the
It's
podcast.
complicated.
The second step is to then take over the podcast and start Lawn King again.
Take that back right
Jordan
now.
Peterson is a retarded Mickey Mouse.
No, he's a hyper intelligent Mickey. No, Mickey Mouse is a retarded Jordan Peterson. Wow, that has changed my life.
Oh, God. Now I see him differently.
Now I'm just gonna see Mickey Mouse.
Bro, just put the
it's
cartoon
complicated, Goofy. Ooh.
Put the cartoon on with his voice in the back, and his lips will just magically sync up.
After this. I'm
Oh
hungry.
yeah.
Be sick.
I mean, I had a fat burrito.
See, this is why I didn't want
Earlier.
to stay up this late, because now I'm hungry. And now
I'm hungry.
All right, well, I guess we're wrapping it up. It is getting fucking cold and late and tired, and it's been a long day. And Sean and I have to hit the gym in the morning.
Yo,
Absolute monster
let's
sesh.
go.
AM sesh.
Oh, you missed it.
Boom.
You got to do it again.
No, but like
Oh, all right.
AM sesh.
Such.
Thank you for tuning in, episode 9.
Thank
of The
you,
Work in
everyone.
Progress.
This was dope.
Wait,
Thank you for
are
having
we
me.
going to plug Stev's mix? Did we do that yet?
We did at the beginning,
We
but we
did?
can say it again.
If you haven't done so already, go
Look up
stream.
on SoundCloud.
Step
Step
Sesh.
Sesh.
Step Sesh.
STEV space SESH.
Steph Sesh.
It's worth the listen. It's fun. Listen to it in the gym or something.
Dude,
It's
I
real hype.
actually listen to it sometimes going to work just to fucking pump myself up.
Bro,
Yeah, bro.
honestly,
Good
like
vibes.
that
It's
video
great
of me
workout music,
punching my
bro.
ceiling, bro. Like, yo, that's how I listen to that
Yeah.
shit every time,
Yeah,
bro.
Fire.
Yo,
Like,
that reminds me. What did you ever do with that video? Remember you got of me of like playing
Oh,
guitar?
so
yeah?
I did try to upload it to TikTok, and then like it didn't upload, and I just never.
it has potential.
It's
has-
still
it has potential.
still in the dress.
All right, cool.
We'll get there.
right,
Honestly,
well-
I need some Bobby FX.
Bobby
editing.
X with the FX. Boom. That was fire. So
All right,
anyway,
I'm going to kill myself.
Also, if this is dropping
he's not.
tomorrow,
Please don't report him.
Actually, yeah, wait, this is dropping. What was it today? So it's
27th.
Thursday. So
Wow.
Thursday. This is gonna.
the eggplant on the ground.
Yo, dead ass. Is there actually the eggplant?
They were.
What the fuck?
See that?
What the fuck, Rob?
Yo, what did you just drop? Oh, you dropped your phone. I don't care.
They were
What the fuck, Rob?
Ew, bro.
Jason, come get your fucking
No, put that-
stale
put-
ass,
Why did he
disgusting
have that?
eggplant out of this fucking
It's
garage.
a long
Why
story.
don't you clean that
I don't
up?
want to know.
I thought I threw it in the trash, but I
Grayson,
guess I
come
did.
get your fucking
Ew.
eggplant,
Yeah, this
girl.
is your eggplant.
Please.
Thank you for.
I'm so glad I just saw that.
Yeah,
amazing.
That's a great way to fucking.
Great way to end it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Thank you again for tuning in to
Eggplant
episode
to be
9
continued.
of the Work in Progress podcast. If you haven't done so already, please watch Watchers episode 03.
And remember, kids, clean up your fucking eggplants.
And
Don't forget, kids.
Subscribe and
Like and
ring those
like
bells.
and subscribe and comment.
Comment, like,
It helps
subscribe.
a lot.
You know
My
the
name
deal.
is DJ STEV on everything. So just follow me if you want. I'm gonna start making TikToks soon.
MySpace.
Cool stuff.
You.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. Thank you, Rob, Danny, and Sean for having me. It was hella fun.
It's
I
been a
can't wait to
pleasure.
come back.
It's fire. And shout out DJ Steph for coming, and shout out NJ Sean for his first official podcast appearance.
I'll tell you what I'm happy about in this podcast. I talked to Danny about it. You guys talk a lot about like life and motivating, like
Yeah.
where you're supposed to be, and I fuck with that. But I know we're all on the same page with that, and I didn't
Yeah.
want to talk about that.
Yeah,
stuff.
no, we need to just like.
I'm glad we kind of just have fun.
Yeah, no, this was a fun podcast.
Yeah.
I was a little nervous at work. I was like, oh my God, what is it going to be like? Like Pittsburgh was kind of a fucking shit show. And this was definitely good. I
Yeah,
think,
no,
so.
this is the official 9.
Official.
Fire.
All right,
All right.
that's
Peace.
it.
Adios.
Goodbye, guys.
Woo. That's a wrap.